let's do it.
Bang that.
With a dildo.
Bang that is crazy.
Bang that.
You live?
We live. Josh says we're live.
Bang that, Josh.
Josher.
Josher.
We're doing a podcaster.
Not
The
fast.
podcast of the weeker.
But that that was awkward because I walk into the office and Bricc is like, you know him from the Drewski show, and I had to just be like, I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Yeah. Wasn't he like on the schedule, right? Because I seen like a Nova on the schedule.
You did episode.
Yeah, I just did it.
I thought that was okay. Got you.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
But regardless, like, bro, I really had a hard time discerning at first that it was even like where the character ends and where he actually begins. But
I was definitely thinking, like, what is FBG Buddha thinking about this dude?
I think he thought he was hilarious.
Butter watched the Could Have Been House.
Yeah.
Oh, so he already was in on
knew,
it?
Yeah, he knew.
What's his name again?
C Nova.
C Nova.
Wait, FBG Butter and the LA like goon was together, right? Because he's like a LA gangster, right?
He's from out
not a
here?
gangster. He's from IE. Yep, he's from.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's from IE.
Oh, that's
He's not a
crazy
gangster
cross.
though. He said he's not with the gangster.
Oh,
He's
word?
just a happier.
He said, "I'm a
piece of-
geeker,
he's
not a gangster."
geeker.
I'm
I don't
a
think
geeker.
you could be a gang member and have that swag.
Yeah, that's a hell of
That's not going to go over too well.
The
from what I
tissue,
could
the
think.
tissue in the nose is everything.
It's the best part.
He doesn't leave the house without it. He said it was allergies. I'm like, bro, that's like Nelly's fucking.
He's just
Bad
thinking,
day.
like, think about what he's doing. He's basically like coming up with as many weird little signature things as possible, trying to get one of them to stick. Like, think about J Main.
Yeah.
J Main had mad viral routes that he was trying out
The doctor,
that didn't
the
really
officer,
work.
yeah.
And then he like hit on like what is it?
It hit different.
It hit different, and do I have to go there? And all these things
overwhelming, yeah.
that at this point, honestly, are like so pervasive. Like everybody knows about him that you don't even think about J Man when you say like, do I have to go there? Like or any of these things.
Let's start there.
Yeah, it's taking on a life of its own at that point. It's bigger than the creator.
If we were all doing episodes today with like the toilet paper hanging out of our nose, that would be a good vote of confidence in the memes that he's cooking up. Or like add in the to the end of all the words.
Player.
I like it.
I don't know.
It grew on you.
You think
a
it
little
could
bit.
work? Like
Yeah.
you think that could be
Yeah.
like
No,
the cool new rap thing?
Already working, right? Like,
He
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because when I heard it, I said, no, wait, that's their shit. But no, it was actually his shit that they.
Yeah.
Oh, other people are doing it now too?
Yeah.
I mean, he went from like 20,000 to 200,000 followers in probably the last 3 months, 4
Really?
months.
Yeah.
Wow.
There could have been records.
It's the
thing.
Drewski house shit, right?
Yeah.
He's like a viral. He viral right now.
The Drewski
Tony
effect.
Woolrich like went there, and now he got beef with Drewski too. So he's just burning bridges. Yeah.
For real?
Is it
Yeah,
actual beef or is it?
because he claims that Drewski like set him up with Crip Mac, and if he wasn't there, then Crip Mac wouldn't have, have been there, and it felt like he got like ambushed.
But did Crip
Okay,
Mac
man.
beat him up or something?
Well, he asked him to fight.
Hell no, Tony squared off with that nigga.
Yeah.
He squared off with that dude.
Yeah, Tony said, "Bro, I'm done being punked," and said, "Come on, let's do it." Yeah.
Did they actually junk
Gave him
or?
his
No.
flag back. Crip Mac let him be a keyway again after that. Like,
Yeah.
He gave him his crippin' back.
You ain't no custom.
Like you're gonna do for Jess.
Jack like Jess.
Yo, we talked.
Jack like Jess is not. I can't make that call because I'm not from A-Tray or Gangster.
No, listen, right? Nah, look, yo,
We
me,
gotta talk to Afro Man.
yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't know that was Sodi.
Afro Man / Jack like Jess collab coming soon.
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
Because I got by.
Afro Jack. Afro Jack.
Yo, that's good. Yo, like, is he bisexual, bro?
You go to his Twitter, you see him get banged in the ass. Yeah.
He's
Because me and
How
Jess
is he
talk
bi?
so.
Where's the girls at?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And that's my thing, right? I don't want to, right? Because we talking. I don't want to like burn the bridge again. But is he like? I would think he's more like he's gay, right?
he's trisexual.
Nah, 100%.
he
He's
fucks
not
with
gay.
trans women, men, and natural women. Allegedly. I haven't necessarily seen
No
that.
stories about a natural woman. We tried to get a natural woman story out of him. I don't think they exist.
I'm sure like he was fucking like girls though like back then,
At some
right?
point, yeah, back in the day.
Like,
He was a Crip.
When he was a Crip, for sure.
Is he still a Crip?
Yes. I say yes.
He folded his flag.
Yo, I heard a wild story, right?
He stopped. He's still a gangster, but he's not a Crip. He's not from A-Tray gangsters. He's from Gay Boy gangsters now. You know what I'm saying? And that's that.
Gay gangster.
He's a
gay
light.
gangster.
He goes to the county and puts on the powder blues. When you see somebody at court with an all powder blue fit on,
they in that unit.
they
Pound them out.
They up there pounding. Man.
How was that conversation like?
No, so right. So, like the fans sort of like framed it as I said, oh, like Jess should never be. What I said was, yo, like the first like 3 times he came, we've heard about the gay shit, right? Mm-hmm. I want to hear about like what does Jess think about
Kamala.
Yes. Yes. Feel me? Right? Drake.
Mamala.
Right?
Mamala.
Right? Oh, she said, oh, listen.
I'm coconut pilled.
Oh, listen. She been trying to be black now for the last like week or so, man. Oh,
And I fuck with that. I relate to that.
Boy, she is nigging it up. And like, yo, I've never seen this much nigga treat in my life. Bro, she out here stomping now, doing the sorority shit.
I want to see her do that little smack dance.
Yeah. I'm like,
The overstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she does that, I'm canvassing.
There's the vote.
if she crib walk to not like us, it's over with.
I will get out and vote.
Listen, check it out. None of that beats a earshot and bouncing back up and throwing up the set.
A felon?
Trump is
Who-
a felon.
who
that took
survived
a
the gunshot?
shot
It's
like
over
a
with.
gangster.
He's like NBA
He
YoungBoy.
bounced up like nigga, maybe it was.
I cannot deny that.
Hell no,
Hey,
man.
that was hard.
And even if it was fake, let's say it was fake, right?
It was glass, man.
Let's just like offer the hypothesis that it was fake. The pure showmanship of that alone is impressive to me. Like the extent that you're
So
willing
are
to
they
go.
faking the firefighters, Jeff, and the young man on the roof?
No, he got shot at, but it was glass that hit his ear. Not,
Well, I
not-
appreciate
like,
the
not bullet.
commitment to the bit. If they were willing to sacrifice one of their own
That's what I'm
in order to
saying.
pull this off,
Yeah,
just to
it's
have a
Crazy.
viral moment,
It's crazy.
nothing but
Man, the
respect. That is
sun
the
said that
age
though.
we live in.
Yeah, like
Amanda still said that, right? Here, so she said,
Yeah, she did say that, yeah.
We're gonna kill you.
Yeah, right.
We'll send you. We'll send his family $5 million apiece. The
Good.
2 deceased dudes that died from this, like you know what I mean.
no, guess what, right?
Chuck them off.
No,
Shame.
no, right now. Look, according to her, there are Trump there are Trump fanatics who just love Trump so much that they like volunteer to sacrifice their own life.
Yeah, for sure.
She's out of her mind, man.
No, but there are. You don't.
Nah, come on, bro.
You don't
Donald
think.
Bin Laden, man.
You don't think.
I'll die for Kamala.
There it is.
Yo,
There
sign
it
me
is.
heavy titties,
There it
though.
is.
She got some crazy
Self-harm
titties.
boys.
Would you shoot a scene with Kamala?
Oh, for sure.
She is 59. I prefer
Would
to
you
only
bang
work.
that?
I only prefer to work with women who are in their reproductive prime.
Okay.
Once you're menopausal,
dare you.
postmenopausal.
So you're not knocking down J-Lo.
Oh, J-Lo could get it. That's a good point.
J-Lo.
A
could
little
get it.
spit shine to have it right. You got to keep spitting though.
Bro, we were talking about this woman that I know this morning, and somebody was like, "How old do you think she is?" I was like, "I don't know, like 50." She's like 3 years younger than me. I'm like, damn. In my mind, I'm young, but I am old.
Yeah.
And like women that I think are like much older than me are actually younger than me.
That's
a weird
what I'm
world to
saying.
live
That's
in.
why the cougar thing doesn't do it for me like it used to. When I was younger,
You're a cougar.
right? Exactly. Now I'm of the age where the older women are geriatric.
Now you're
Like-
on your Chris Tyson.
yeah, like literally.
Oh, that nigga was a creep.
Wow.
You gotta go in the
Don't
other
put
direction.
that jacket on me. Don't do
Yo,
not.
I'll be real, bro. There's very few niggas that I can say is more weird than Chris Tyson.
Yo.
Bro, I see yo like the old Reddit like in archives. Oh, he was a full-on edgelord, man.
Really?
Oh, I'm talking about the hard ERs.
Wait, that hasn't been like published yet. I would think that would be like big news. Really?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But guess what
Wait,
though?
that
Like,
wasn't Mr. Beast. That was Chris. That was Ava. That was doing
Ava, yeah.
well, he did it too. But it's no.
Because you guys, I mean, not you guys, but the stuff that we posted was Mr. Beast saying that he wouldn't buy any.
He was being framed though, right? Cause so like he was reading like offensive super chats because it was like a 24-hour stream and fans was donating for him to say some offensive shit and he was just reading it, right?
Okay.
So people then took that and now they're saying he's racist when he's not. He's just reading like
Mr. Beast. He's always been like pretty concerned with having a relatively safe image. I mean, like I remember back in the day they got on him because he had a couple of old tweets where he was like telling his friend like, "Hey fag, like shut up fag," and like that
when he was 15.
He was literally
yeah,
for sure. He was actually 15. Yeah, probably maybe 16.
But we say like, come on, bro. Like
who gives a fuck?
Like we use that word so often that I don't even think it has anything to do with the community when we say that. Like you get what
especially if you're some 16-year-old like internet kid saying it, like who gives a fuck? Okay, but that was like the first attempt I ever saw on Mr. Beast's career. There's a thing where the bigger you get, the more value people see in being able to take you down. And like this thing that has been going on with Ava has really been like the most persistent and consistent way that they've been able to do some damage to Mr. Beast. Like even getting him to issue that super PR ass statement that he put out, which like you could tell that like he actually doesn't have anything against Chris and like doesn't think he's a weirdo. And Mr. Beast wants to come out and say, "Oh, it was all jokes. We were just having fun on the internet." Blah 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 blah. Like you could tell that he's just been coached. He cannot put out that kind of statement. He needs to fully disavow this in order to move on with his career, I think. But it doesn't come off terribly sincere to me.
I didn't take offense when he said, "Well, that's a little expensive." He really was just saying he wouldn't. Like, come on, bro. Why you asking me if I'm buying a nigger?
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the things he said on that stream. Yeah, I'm talking kind of specifically about the
Ava
Chris Tyson Ava part. The old podcast clips of Mr. Beast. That's kind of like been brought up adjacent to this, but like the Ava thing is like the first person who's really like had blood shed in this whole thing.
Well,
like
they couldn't get him with the blind thing. Remember, remember the whole he's restoring sight to people.
Yeah, like those were like weak ass attempts at doing damage to Mr. Beast. This shit has actually done some damage. We'll see what it looks like in the long term.
Well, look, guess what?
You said Mr. Beast was finished. I seen the caption.
That's a YouTube title. That's like him starting a gang war.
Well, no, that was prior to him actually speaking out. But also too though, so like the big thing is like the CP, right?
Or clickbait,
right? Yeah. Like Ava being like a consumer of this cartoon, like CP by like Shadbase, right? Now guess what?
Shad Man, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. But we thought that it was just Ava. Well, it looks like Mr. Beast was also commenting from giving his stamp of approval.
But I saw them saying that like a lot of people were fucking with this artist at the time.
Allergies.
I don't personally remember any of this.
And who drew?
You could see like a few images that an artist has, think it's dope, and then share it. And not be aware of all the other.
Hell nah. Listen, bro, he drew Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter sucking Donald Trump's dick.
Wait, really?
Whoa.
I knew he drew her Keemstar's daughter, but I didn't know like what the context was.
Yeah, that
sounds insane.
Yeah,
and that's like the least offensive thing that he did.
What?
But he drew kids like probably 5-year-old girls getting like gang raped.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Ava Chris Tyson was like talking about, yo, do Caillou next. You want to see Caillou fuck his mom.
Right.
So like it's like like she was a huge listen. Like they were actually like friends with him because they met up as well, having dinner, and I'm like, wait, like this been happening in front of our eyes, and it took her transition to being a transgender for us to.
I don't understand where the outrage was when they drew Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter. Like that sound, and especially if it was doing that, like that. That to me is like so.
It was Keemstar though, so
mind-boggling. Like how anybody could have allowed that to happen. Like as a dad. That's like the kind of thing that even as a hypothetical just makes your fucking blood boil. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Reason, logic goes out the window. You're in full protector mode, and you're gonna like.
I will assassinate.
But it was Keemstar though.
Man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Right. Like so. Like here. Right. So. It was easy to sort of like ignore it because like Keemstar at that time was the most hated nigga on the internet, right?
Even for that kind of person, like who, admittedly, like he was pretty hated at the time and realistically still is, but like. I mean, that's just like so far beyond the pale.
Do you think that the main reason Keemstar became hated is because he just like gave so much negative press? Anytime there'd be something going on with someone in the
reason why Keemstar became hated is because of the clip where Aiden Ross was on stream with NLE, or was it Tory Lanez, and Keemstar walks in the room and basically says like, you're in trouble. And Aiden's like,
Cringes
what?
up.
And he goes like, that crypto stuff. And everybody in the room is just like,
This
I swear to God, Keemstar's views dropped by like 50% over the course of like a month or two after that. Like that to me was one of the most devastating "you are an old motherfucker" ass clips I ever seen in my life. And I fuck with Keemstar, but I'm telling you, that clip is underrated in terms of the like permanent damage that it did to his
just
personality.
because he was so tone deaf, like.
It just was so
it was
just
just
have
crazy.
a room full of cool black kids.
Yeah.
Not even kids, like mid-20s, whatever.
Yeah.
Aiden Ross, he's like an honorary black guy. at the
Tory
time.
Lanez.
Yeah.
Zeus.
It just
Like you.
It was he drinks hella lean. He spent $12K a pint.
Hey, I need to get with him.
Yeah.
$12K on a pint.
You need to get in with me, Aiden. I told you that in Vegas, man.
I'm finna
Come on,
unretire
man.
my jersey.
Don't you feel so much better about your 4K?
Yes, that's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's three. That's three
What, you spent
pints,
4K on a pint?
One time. I like how
they used to cost that.
but I like how Lucky called him out, and that but that's some hating ass shit on Lucky's part, huh?
Yeah, like
Because-
you hated on the dude that sold it to him.
Lucky should be getting a deal on his drink at like a finder's fee as a result of Aiden Ross paying such a high premium.
Oh, he for sure did.
Nah,
He announced it to the world. He
It
fucked it up.
depends though if it was Wok. If it was Wok, then like Wok is like 8 bands right now, but Lucky probably got it for like 6 and dumped it for 12 on him. Had to pay rent. Shit. Not Lucky making a bankroll. Yeah.
Leave me out of it. Yeah. He's making a hell of money, probably, right? His streaming checks are probably stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Lucky?
Aiden?
Not Lucky.
Oh,
Lucky.
streaming. Oh, yeah. No, hey, but I feel like you like have to like call that out, right? Because like after a while of that person selling it for 12K, that now becomes their new rate.
But the thing
Right?
is that when they know you have enough money that you realistically don't give a fuck and you don't even know the difference between 6K and 12K,
Yeah.
they're going to try to charge you 12K, especially with something like lean where the price is just up in the air.
Yeah.
With weed, the price is pretty fucking transparent for the most part. Everybody kind of knows what weed is supposed to go for, and they know that if they're paying a real premium, it has to be for some gas. But with lean, it's kind of, we've seen the market fluctuate so much over the past couple years that like a lean dealer to Aiden Ross, knowing that he's literally pretty much like 100 millionaire. Yeah,
And
taxes
not,
ass.
and not in the loop.
And a
That's
drug
what-
addict.
right.
Yeah, like
He
you're
ain't
not
just doing
in
this
the
shit for fun. He
You're-
got a problem.
His perk 10s probably cost him $35 a piece. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
like,
pure
yeah,
custody.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
That's you show up at the party. Let me get $90 worth of marijuana.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's
Here goes the
yeah, exactly. Here's a 3.3. You feel me? Like I'm gonna pinch the 8 and then
Nah, here, right? So, and I feel like he's like a cautionary tale, right? For why like rich white kids need to stay away from niggas, right? Because think about it, right? Yo, it's only niggas who operate like this, right? We're like he's coming around, he's breaking bread. And their first thought is, let's finesse him and hit him over the head. Like, why, bro? Like, why do niggas act like this?
Well, it's like the thing about the lean thing is it's become such a fashion accessory when there's certain fools like this fool's not a drug addict like that, or else he wouldn't be spending that.
But just
on-
give people
That's
like
a
the right
rapper.
price.
That's a rapper's drug.
Yeah.
And he's been shitting on the rap community after 21 Savage. He deserves to pay 20 bands a pint.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
Get out of our culture,
It's
fucker.
tax.
21 was
And
bad,
tell
but Lil
you-
Baby hit him over the head crazy.
Hey, listen. So what I'm telling
Yeah.
you is, if you bashing the culture, we gonna make sure when you want to be a part of it, we gonna tax your ass to come back.
But, okay.
How about that?
Yesterday's price is not today's price. If you're Bricc, baby, and you're selling whatever, it's like, how much are you charging? As much as you can.
The most.
Period.
The most.
And if it's somebody who seems like they're kind of out of the loop and they're not going to know how to
Nah,
request a better
man.
price,
Yeah, for sure. I'm not the one to bargain with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm the high or don't call me at all. Listen, I don't
Hey,
even
man.
want to be involved with your drug deal. So if I got to come out, you got to go ahead. And,
I mean, the white dealers, man. You feel me? They're more honest.
are there white dealers?
Yeah, you feel me? You're right. They're more honest,
But
man.
they're peddling like
would
small
think.
time shit, right?
Yeah, right. Listen, Lush One wasn't out here like finessing niggas.
Oh yeah, nah, never.
Best Lush One title
Never.
ever. Lush One on being one of the biggest cocaine dealers in history or something.
Yeah, I love
You
that.
did really say that at one point,
That twist of words.
That was hard.
Twist of words. But no, of course, bro. I was like the jankiest finesser of all time.
That's what I was about to say.
really?
He was finessing the fuck out of
How though? Like what?
Yeah.
Like with what? Like
However,
not by brute force, right? Like
He
by like you
knows
had to be like Weasley.
Wait. He's the
never
white boy
before.
that got friends in the hood, so he's getting shit for the low and going to go sell it for Wall Street prices.
Oh, to like
Easily.
the billionaires and shit.
Because you know, like a regular 3.5 of powder in New York is probably like 150. You go over there to Wall
Manhattan.
Street, it's 150 a gram.
get it for the low, get that upper class clientele. Even like with Molly, you just add a bunch of vitamin C to that shit. Yeah. Like,
What?
Hey, did you know that Annoying TV was one of Trench Baby's victims?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like that was yeah, bro, like that was like a known thing. But I'll be real, yo. Bro, Polo G brother has like a mental illness, bro, because he just a full crash out, bro. Listen, like he found an op and he shot and killed an op in like an alleyway, like near the studio,
Right.
Just
No, he like tracked down
Yeah.
that 747 Lil Ro kid and like got him killed or killed him probably realistically in
why?
North Hollywood, which is just insane. Because but from watching the documentaries and stuff about him, it seems like he was a kid who had all the opportunities in the world because Polo G was going to help guide him through life, and instead he got distracted by the beefs back in Chicago and getting into it with people online and shit like that, and then he just started robbing everybody. Like we were supposed to interview him like right before that shit happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
oh, where?
Oh yeah. Remo had been just by, like I think he had been lined up and then he bailed and he was supposed to come out another day and then boom, he gets arrested for a bunch of murders.
Oh, he would have robbed the fuck out of Remo, man.
He contacted me as soon as he got out of the county, like, Bricc, let's go on. And I was putting him on scheduled in. And then Remo probably reached out. He like never pulls up when on his date.
Oh,
Like
really?
he's known
One
for
of them.
counseling. Yeah.
That's like a very specific type of rapper. There's like a lot of rappers who will book an interview and then it's just like a 10% chance they're going to show up. It's just completely, I think they just like wake up every day and they just have like a different emotional state. And like a lot of the porn girls are like this too.
Yeah.
Like it's like, that's why that fucking 20 versus 1 hasn't come out yet. We just got to hit it on the right day. It's just going to be the right day. Because if she's having a bad day, it ain't happening.
Is it like the more famous they are, the more leverage they have, so they're able to kind of flex that?
I think, yeah, the more successful you are, the more you get to like indulge your mental state being like totally in flux every day.
Yeah, because there's so many rappers that would show up 3 hours early to their no jumper, and it's the most important thing that ever happened to them.
If you're acting rationally, you're going to treat an interview as like a big opportunity. And even if it's not a big opportunity, just like being on time and being polite and being like courteous to people will like win you a lot of sway long term in the industry. But for sure, a lot of dudes get the like tiniest crumb of clout and are just like, I can just fuck off and just do whatever the fuck I want.
After you fall off, though, right?
Yeah.
Like for
They
example,
start showing up on time.
not like a designer, right? Listen, and he came here on time, and he was speaking with the most proper vernacular. I said, bro, this Negro in 2018. But couldn't speak English. Like
It looked like he had gone through shock therapy.
No, yeah. He was literally.
What the fuck?
He's able to.
Bro, he was speaking
pedo,
like a PhD
not
holder.
a pedo, but he's registered as a sex offender.
Nah.
He's
He
got
has
a crazy
he has
thing
come
to
out of that.
overcome.
I'm saying, well,
No,
in
he's
the
like,
world, in the world,
Yeah, facts.
he's a sex offender, so he has to come out.
He
of
avoided that, though.
He has to stop being. He can't be. That's my whip. That's my break. That's my bitch.
Bro, I couldn't recognize him.
They
Yo.
want to see you become more of an actual human being at some point. Yeah.
Yo, he called him sir at some point too. I'm like,
that.
come on, bro.
Yeah, he definitely didn't say that to the pilot of the plane.
Yo, but I still, after having done that interview, I still don't feel like I know anything more about why that happened on the plane. The number one thing that went viral was just him mentioning that he was vegan at the time, which in the interview, I was not able to like seize upon how funny that was because I was like, he actually was like listing off a lot of different things that made him apparently beat off on the plane in front of a bunch of people.
Vegan diet.
But like, somehow I just like didn't like snatch on to
So he wasn't eating meat, so he had to beat it.
Yeah.
He said he was on drugs, he was sleep deprived, he was vegan, he was like, there were so many things, but like none of those really sound like something that would explain you jerking off. Like, actually, that's why it's so like hard to wrap your head around, is because you can't think of anything that would ever make you go whip your dick out and beat off in front of a bunch of people on a plane, right?
Yeah.
Well, not a bunch of people though, right? It was one like flight. It was one like flight attendant who kept walking by, and he kept
Anybody
trying to
can
get her
walk by,
to
though.
see it.
She
You know?
wanted to see some dick.
Nah, man.
Was great.
Why he's strangling his
But if you pull your dick out in the, see, maybe the story got fucked up. Maybe he wasn't in the aisle like I'm imagining it. Maybe he was just pulling his dick out in the seat, which sounds a little bit more
That's
reasonable.
still demonic.
Hey,
as
he's
fuck.
still
Strange,
Yeah.
very strange. Oh,
Okay.
oh wow.
So basically, impossible meat is equivalent to a honey pack. Is that's his claim?
Was he hard? That's
Yeah.
an important question that we didn't ask.
Duh, right?
How long is his dick? We don't know.
Yeah.
The world may never know.
The world needs to know.
I feel like he was back there. Sleep deprived makes you want to go to sleep. So I don't understand how that makes you whip out. I feel like he was back there. He didn't get none in Japan. And he's sitting there trying to rub one up. Did he have a cover on?
Maybe it was No Nut November.
Oh,
He was
okay.
backed up.
Yeah, yeah.
He had to do that.
It's a lot of backup right there.
Yeah, I'm with him.
But he just like
No, they have laboratories. He could have went to go rub it off.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's what I'm
dozens
saying.
of times.
Like,
He
that's-
jacked off on the plane.
yeah, we literally had a whole like segment about this.
You
when
want to
that
know why?
happened.
That's like the closest thing to smoking a cigarette on the plane. In terms of just getting a little
Relax
relief,
yourself.
slump yourself a little bit.
I
you know?
just hit the wax pen and blow it in my shirt.
Yeah, it's way less
feel like you
dangerous
can't
to
get away
jerk
with
off
that.
in the
Yeah, you
bathroom.
can.
You can still get away with that?
Yeah.
Wait, where did the nut go if you jerk off in the bathroom?
The damn toilet full of
some
garbage.
some
you
tissues.
nut in a tissue. And
I don't that like get like flown down, right? Like the
it just flies out the sky.
Yeah, right.
There's just
No.
constantly shit flying. No, it doesn't. Like
No?
It's a
Yeah.
septic tank. that
Yeah.
They fucking.
But then it sucks it into like a separate tank, and then they get rid of it at some point. They don't just like let. Imagine you just live in a flyover state, and just every
That's
once in a
what I was
while,
gonna say.
a
Yeah.
log of poop just
Yeah.
hits your roof.
as if it didn't suck to live in like in Nebraska enough. There's
Yeah.
just like random diarrhea flying out the sky.
Imagine the planes were because they would. That's why we need regulation, is because they would do that if it wasn't regulated.
For
And
sure.
You weren't allowed
Yeah.
to do that. Otherwise, they would do that.
Yeah, it'd be like literally like cloudy with a chance of short roll.
A diaper just hits you in the head walking through the park.
Yeah, all that. But also beyond that, he looked like a completely different person, designer. I would never, I wouldn't have picked him out of a fucking police lineup from the designer.
he's
back
like
in the day.
you know a little chubbier.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, he just has
looks
a whole-
healthier.
It reminded me like that
That's
interview.
probation, man. He can't do drugs right now.
Remember, like the last time Trinidad James was on here, like it was a.
Well, he came here?
He was interviewed on No Jumper, like yeah.
Probably 2019.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
way
okay.
after his wave, but he still maintained aspects of the original personality we've seen from him.
But yeah,
But like.
Even
designer-
now.
Yeah, even now. Designer though, completely different dude.
hey, listen, like is he changed for the better, right? Like which is like the right, like he changed for the better because he, you know, like he gained some weight back. He now speaks a little bit clearer.
He's got a
right?
girl. He's in a relationship. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
He has a broad in Atlanta.
They looked very healthy
Wait,
together.
what kind of hoe what did a nigga
believe.
with those charges?
She seemed like a pretty normal chick. She seemed cool.
Is she bad?
Yeah.
She's white or black?
She looked good. Designer ain't bunny hopping.
Really?
Yes. She was of color.
He's now again, like that's shocking, right? Because it's usually like
You think he's a bunny hopping type?
no, because a black girl won't tell. Listen, if she hears that you got those charges, like she's not even fucking with you.
I think about bunny hopping a lot different after watching the Umar Breakfast Club interview
Oh, yeah.
because, like, when I think about it, like, I feel like almost none of the black dudes I know would be interested in getting into a relationship with a white woman. So, like,
Shit.
now that kind of makes me think differently about, like, the basketball players and shit who do it.
Yeah.
Because it stands out to me because I know that most of the black dudes I know wouldn't do it.
Are they sellouts?
I mean, personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just now realize that, like, culturally, it is a much more of a significant thing. Because, like, for me, if I was dating a black woman, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like it would just be whatever to me. I would
Yeah.
try to treat it like whatever. It would not be whatever, but it
She
would
would
like.
lick though, so like that's different, right? Right. And Umar is saying, "Hey, you don't right here, right? Like you rich, right? She's about to take your wealth and put it back into her community." if you the rich black guy and you marry some poor white bitch, she's about to take her
She's gonna take his wealth and put it in the fucking Chanel and Louis
trailer.
store. It's going right back to the white people. Like black girls don't they want designers, especially when they think they got a millionaire. They go into every white store you could think of.
So
they're not gonna spend it with cough syrup.
no 12K.
No hell star.
Nah, but to buy like your parents' houses, you feel me? Because like he's generous, right? Like she was probably like take like M from Adam, right, and buy her parents a house or something like that.
So you don't think I could get into a relationship with a black woman without her basically doing like a long
If you
con?
marry her though. Right, feel me? Right, that's like your actual wife.
But I think Dr. Umar would want me to marry her.
Absolutely, because you the lick.
God damn it. So they're all working against me.
But isn't his whole thing like no racial mixing? Isn't he essentially against races?
He would be against me marrying a black woman for sure.
Wait. Speaking of race mixing, I have a beef with Adam, and Bricc knows the beef. Bro, DJ Scott was supposed to be my bitch. Right? And I told Bricc, oh my God,
supposed to be in what way?
Listen,
you got to go out there and take that shit. You got to get in her face.
This is my dream bitch. Oh my God, she's so fine. Yeah. And then I look up and see her sitting when the Caucasian meeting said, okay, yeah.
Bringing cheeseburgers.
Yeah. She's already contaminated now, man. I'm good.
Donating in the chat.
She got fired. She got fired the same week. He used the black woman.
She got mad about me
too
fucking
late now,
another black woman.
She already, feel me, man, like set on a Caucasian man.
So when I think of bunny hopping, I just think of Meek Mill. So you guys gotta just.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, he bunny hops. It's like,
but why? Because there was a clip of
Every time we say it, it's a bunny hop, and I'm like, damn, Meek. He didn't make it no better humping the bike this weekend.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too, yeah.
Bro, Meek Mill, Meek Mill is like a case study on how the internet can destroy somebody's entire career.
I was going through my Snapchat memories the other day, and I saw an old picture of me wearing a Meek Mill shirt from like 2017. Somebody had given me like a bunch of shirts that they had made with like pictures of different rappers, and I was just thinking like, even a total gay lord like me would not really want to wear that shirt in 2024,
right?
Didn't age too well.
Yeah.
But you'll wear that shirt.
But I'll wear the Taylor Swift shirt. Well, she's one of the goats.
Yeah, she's bigger than Michael Jackson now.
She's up there.
It's pretty yag of you.
Do you think this is gay?
Hell no. That's so
It's kind of tight.
It's borderline because I know the story behind it.
My girl like
yeah.
my girl like left it in my closet. I think I like borrowed her shirt, but I had an XL and now this is a large.
Yeah.
So I'm like experiencing this shirt in multiple different ways.
The fact that it's like the Chuck Taylor star with Taylor Swift is kind of hard.
See, I didn't even think about that. Okay,
Yeah, that's how I saw it as, at least.
Thank you. You guys fuck with Chapel Roan?
Who?
Okay, never mind.
Who's
Chapel Roan? She's like a white girl singer chick, but she's like blowing up past couple months.
Oh, really?
Going crazy?
You
Nah.
should check her out.
I'm fucking
You
with,
fuck with it.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking with
You
Carol
guys, I
G.
don't
Carol G.
Carol G been hard.
Oh, yeah, man.
Who's that? Didn't she have a Young Thug collab?
That's a Camila Cabello.
That's the one from
Havana
my
song.
brother,
That's got to be Young Thug's biggest record ever.
Yeah, what group did she come from?
I forget what group she. Oh, not
Fifth.
Not 3LW.
No, it's Fifth something.
Oh, okay.
Wow, she has a lot of songs with like a billion views. I don't even know who this person is.
No, it's hard. There's
Crazy, right?
She seems cute.
Carol. No, she's a reggaeton chick.
Yeah,
Carol
she's
G,
a bad. She's the female
reggaeton?
bad.
Yeah.
She like Nori.
Yeah, she's like Nori.
Okay. I'm never gonna let Nori forget that until I get on Drink
I
Champs.
think that was a great little arc for him, bro.
You should be on there, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've seen some other people there, like, again, I don't want to really like disrespect nobody, right? But I seen some like folks there, and I'm like, bro,
They had Vlad on there.
Vlad was on there, like Ms. Nice was on there. and-
Vlad like did like 2 million views.
Really? You see, look, I feel like Vlad's like first time on like any platform is going to go crazy, right? Because people are shocked to even see Vlad now, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Even though they shouldn't be, he's like been on camera so fucking much over the last few years.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, but okay. So now speaking of music scene, I feel like the Thizzler cipher. Have y'all seen it yet?
Of course.
Most of it.
Listen, that cipher made me realize
rap sucks.
How trash. like, yo, bro, we have a problem, man. Because if that was the best of the best that like California as a whole has to offer, we have an issue.
But what was what were the credentials that you needed to be part of that? Because it's not like there was a lot of rappers.
It was just Thizzler curated.
Yeah. Thizzler's version of reality. So if you think that shit sucked, bring it up with Thizzler, because they were the ones who curated this, right? Now, heavy focus on Northerners, heavy focus on Mexican rappers, obviously some non-Mexicans, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, really not, like, they had a couple Mexican rappers, but it was, the majority of them weren't. It was just like, regular...
Do you think anybody paid to get on there?
I wouldn't
man.
surprise. I mean, that wouldn't shock me, but it does. I don't think so. I think I was familiar with pretty much all those dudes.
I mean, it's interesting just because it feels like Thizzler has spent a bunch of money to promote this. Like, they really wanted to make this a moment. You know, like they paid some streamers to watch it. I'm pretty sure they fucking paid for us to watch it on stream and shit. I've seen some Instagram posts that seem as if they were probably paid for on Instagram and stuff like that. Like they really want to make this a big thing. I wonder what the production costs were.
I mean, it looked like it was a pretty high production value. You know what I mean? Like, but the craziest thing about the whole thing, there were some dope verses. So shouts to everybody that came correct. But I do feel like, you heard about what happened with the whole Lefty thing, right? So
I've seen it.
Oh yeah, break that down to me. So the part that we saw was like not the full freestyle.
Yeah, no.
The actual thing he did was different.
Right.
Yeah,
so
okay.
he had like a different thing before they started recording. He was spitting his verse, and he was like, and it's significantly better than the one that he wound up recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did have disses in there.
Watch me, Nene.
Watch me, Nene. This rap shit changed my life.
And that was like a song, though, right?
Yeah. Well, we've heard those bars before.
Yeah.
But the thing is this. So they told him, please don't do any disses or whatever. So he didn't, and he used that verse instead. They told Lazy Boy the same thing. Lazy Boy... essentially, he did his and still had his disses in there, even though, and the original version that leaked had the names, but then Thizzler edited those out.
Yeah, muted out the names.
But they did that to Rowdy Rax, or not to Rowdy Rax, but to Lazy Boy as well.
That's what I'm saying. They did that to
Lazy.
Lazy.
I think they gave Rowdy Rax the version of it with the disses, right? Or not Rowdy Rax. What the fuck am I doing?
Lefty.
Lazy Boy. I think they gave him the version with the disses as well, because on social media, I believe I saw it.
Right, like that one aired
Unedited.
first, and then they edited it.
No.
Or is that just from when it initially aired?
No, right. So look, right? No. The actual cipher had the disses in there, but they just muted like Lefty Gunplay's name. Like, there's a beat.
And Lil Weirdos. He did Weirdo too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, but the Lefty Gunplay was not allowed to even diss, right? So right. So like, they're like, wait, hold up now. So he was allowed to diss, and all y'all did was just bleep out the actual name, but the actual distance is there, and we know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the adjectives still.
Yeah,
right.
All right, but let me throw this out there. If every fucking platform in Los Angeles is basically just sucking off the blue team, why is Thizzler not allowed to be the Fox News of the Rasa?
No.
So if you had a cipher right here, right now, you'd tell the Nortes they can't diss it, you'll let the Southsiders diss?
Hell no, because I don't give a fuck. I think both of them are fucked up. I'm determined to be an independent platform in which we give both sides whatever, Yeah, for sure. A chance to diss each other. Thank you, Bricc, baby. Yeah. I'm not censoring anybody, but
you picked sides already though.
But I don't want to do a fucking freestyle like a cipher like that. I was thinking about it. Okay. In theory, it would be nice to just be like, hey, diss whoever you want. But if you do that, you're now creating a situation in which both sides feel like they need to amplify it as much as possible, because they're not going to see each other's in advance of it coming out, right?
Right.
So you don't want to be the one who goes in there and doesn't diss anybody, because then if the other side goes on there and they diss everybody, then you look like you're a fucking pussy, but you have no idea what they're going to do. So it's not like there's any kind of like mutual information being shared. You basically have to go into that environment and diss everybody, because if you don't, you're gonna look like a bitch.
Doesn't this remind you of the Game and Yuckmouth situation from back in the day? Remember, Game and Yuckmouth were dissing each other. They supposedly squashed it. They were supposed to do a peace record. Yuckmouth spits his verse on there, and he's basically like, "Yeah, me and the Game, we riding together. It's all love." Game spits his verse afterwards, and he's like, "Yeah, I'ma spare your life, Yuck. Don't trip. You feel me? It's safe to come outside." And he disses him basically, but not like he does it like, "Yeah, the beef's over," but you're like the little
suns him, yeah.
he suns him super hard, and that's essentially what I feel like this reminds me of. They tried.
We try to like call them, like call like the Thizzler guy.
Well, it has Lefty, or should we use it?
No. Here,
Call him.
Call him.
Here, let's see if he picks up.
We're gonna treat him like the fucking director of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Make him resign from Thizzler. How dare you? This is a national catastrophe.
Now, Lazy did clarify it. Like Lazy's PSA though, Lazy Boy's PSA, it seemed very like rehearsed. Like this is you have to say this to. That's what it seemed like. Because Lazy
like a
Boy,
Joe Biden statement.
essentially. Because Lazy Boy was like, "Hey, they told me I couldn't diss. They did. They weren't trying to make it unfair. I just dissed anyway. I was gonna say what I was gonna say."
No, sure, right?
So, but Lefty did too, and they never dropped it.
Right.
No, he
exactly.
wasn't even allowed to spit
He
it,
wasn't
right?
even allowed to record it. Yeah. They heard him rapping it. Maybe that was
Why?
the biggest mistake if he had done. Also, I feel like Thizzler, they chose some really lyrical dudes from up north.
Hell no.
Like from up north. Yes. Some of those. I'll tell you
The ones on what's his name?
There's a few of those
The
fools
ones
were
on
hard.
Lazy Boy's cipher, they was snapping.
Yeah, yeah.
And they put like,
Nah.
my boy dropped the ball for us though. What's
Who?
his name?
Yeah.
Roddy Rags.
Wait.
Roddy Rags.
Yeah, like, and the weird thing about like
He
I
you
really
took that time to rap to a girl, yeah, baby, you can fly on my side and.
I fuck with him, and I've heard a lot of songs from him that I fuck with.
He's
But
hard.
that's not the lyrical content that you bring to a cipher, right?
no.
It just
They
did
should have
not.
let me go on there. I would have fucked that up.
That was
Yeah.
very
Oh, yeah.
ill-advised, and I get it. Maybe he wanted to stand out. And I've noticed Rowdy does this a lot when it's time to speak, because he just did a bootleg Kev thing, and every time he does like a cipher verse, he's always just rapping a verse from a song. I think that if he actually just had verses that he could spit in that context, he would kill it.
I think in terms of a cipher, it's like it's time for you to get aggressive, talk about how hard you are, talk about how tough you are, talk about how good at rapping you are.
Yeah.
I don't think it's time to talk about how you took a girl down to the beach on a Friday night and drove around in your old school car.
Nah.
I don't know, yeah.
No, but bro, Zoe,
And then Zoe was
my
fucking
God,
around.
bro.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Bruh, yo, listen, right? Because Thizzler, like, they posted like a 10 reel of me like reacting to their shit, right?
Oh, okay.
And bro, them niggas hate me now, man.
With just all
Boy.
the rappers?
Yeah, boy. Because bro, I was dissing, right? Now listen. Now there's one dude who I like reacted to. I was like, bro, this shit is trash, blah blah, right? And then the fans was like, yo, Flacco, like he just got picked up for like a Rico.
Who?
So like some Mexican dude.
Oh, he's not talking about fucking. He didn't get picked up from Marico. Was what's his face in the cipher?
The dude who killed Tan the God?
No.
Little cuz you talking
Yeah.
about, you talking about the Norte dude that
The crip from Stockton. The
No,
bands isn't
No,
it?
him right here.
No, the Norte dude that we be listening to, he just bailed out off the indictment.
Oh, GB.
Right, GB.
Yeah.
But, okay, but
But
that
he
is
wasn't on there.
that full band's
GB
like
was on there.
Okay, there's a lot of glaring omissions, right? Like, there's a lot of people who seem like they have so much hype around them that were not on this Thizzler
Yeah,
cipher.
GB. Yeah.
But then meanwhile, there was like a lot of people on it who I've never even fucking heard of before. And I'm sure a lot of that is my blind spot to what's going on up north and everything like that. But like having bands, the Norte or bands, the Crip, they both would have been perfect fucking additions to that. And I'm sure that they would have done it. That was kind of surprising.
It was dope to see EBK Young Jock on there. He did his thing. You
No,
feel me?
he
wasn't in it, was he?
Oh, was that the last
song.
one?
Yeah,
that's what I was
That was the last one. Yeah.
No. Like he was
Stockton
there.
card revoked.
Yeah.
No, he was there.
He
like,
was
but
there, yeah.
No, but like his song just got played in transmission. So like,
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I thought I seen him there.
Nah. But yeah, right now, right. So I was like, bro, this nigga is trash, blah blah. And then it feels like, bro, Flacco, he just got picked up. I said, oh no, this nigga is the hardest nigga ever, right? Listen, bro, because my whole thing is, bro, is like I was talking about dudes who I don't really know who they are, so I'm just like critiquing their music. So like chances are I probably like said some shit about killers that who I didn't know are actual killers.
You don't give a fuck
Stockton
about
dudes
that.
snitched on me. They don't know who Swamp Stories is. Swamp Stories could be the cops. They said
For real.
Swamp DM me like, yeah, we know that the Score Gang took Young Jock's chain. EBK Jock's chain. We
But
know that was Score Gang.
That's not true, right?
That's super true.
It is.
Remember we talked about it on the show.
Aren't you snitching on yourself
We were
right
on
now?
the back. No, I didn't touch it. But
Oh.
I mean, it was all on the internet. My little niggas had it. The niggas that be with me every day, they were wearing the chain every day.
Why?
So why are your homies robbing EBK members?
Because that's not.
They
'cause
caught
that's,
him slipping on feed. This is a no lack zone, my boy.
Why'd they film it from 3 blocks away?
Well, that's the problem. They whooped the person who filmed it ass.
Because they
Wasn't
did
supposed
such
to
a
be
bad
filmed.
job filming
No,
it?
you wasn't supposed to be filmed. There wasn't no shit. We ain't
But it was a
doing this.
random who filmed it?
A random that know the homies.
But then there's a different gang member who tried to sell me that video and then got mad and unfollowed me when
Yeah, I
I
remember
didn't want to buy it.
I remember that.
I have
That's my boy.
never
From
bought a
Bobby.
video of anybody
I had
getting
to
beat
tell him
up,
that.
robbed. Never. There's no value in me getting that.
Yeah, you're not TMZ.
What am I gonna do?
And
Put it
then
on Instagram.
You ain't,
Put a No Jumper logo on it? And
they told me you didn't buy the video and you not putting on for Bompton how you supposed to, so they really ain't feeling your push
yeah,
on blood.
they got to put in their own legwork.
But you know what?
Grow up. I'm not gonna wipe your ass for you.
You heard that, Bompton. Get on his ass.
No,
There's been some Bompton love over here.
who I need to interview from Bompton?
Nah, I'm just,
Send him my way.
I'm talking shit. Snoopy, nice cuz.
Oh, yo, that's the king. Yeah.
There was though a few like you didn't think that what's the dude Tash K guy was good. You didn't think Hungry was good.
I'll
The
be
white
real.
boy Frack. That's my he was fine.
no, that boy was trash as fuck.
he was not trash.
Man, come on, bro.
Not trash.
Listen though, and there's one person though that I thought was fire. His name, no, there's two. It was Buddha, and then wait, is that his name right? It's Buddha, right? And then is the guy called Peasy, but he was like 6'9", and I'm like, bro, like you was like a nice rapper, bro, but why the fuck you rapping?
Why
like,
you so tall?
No, bro, like go play sports.
People said that to me my whole
Like,
life too.
No, you're
think-
not. Hell no. Like what? So
Because I wasn't doing any sports.
You
And they're
ain't
like,
that
oh,
tall
you're
for
a
a
waste of a
post-up,
6'3" body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In retrospect, okay, I guess,
Yeah.
but I never liked that shit. And
could've
I
been
have
a
bad
baseball player.
I have bad hand-eye coordination. There was
could've
no
been a
way I was going to do that.
shortstop.
He was a bike rider. He likes to ride shit.
Yeah, but in retrospect, bike rider, super fucking tall, doesn't usually work.
Yeah.
Most of the good riders are like relatively short.
Yeah.
You've never done a backflip on your bike, huh?
No, not even into the foam.
A backflip is crazy.
Backflip is
But
terrifying.
you know who I would
But girls do that shit.
I would have loved to see the little white boy that went viral. It's what, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Oh, that fool? Like, yeah.
Wait, what?
You're talking about the dude from that raps like the Stockton rappers.
Yeah,
That fool's
It's a
fucking-
little
Wait,
white
I
was
don't think I
say
know.
nigga?
Yeah.
He's a little trenchy white boy.
Yeah. He
Man, that don't matter, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm not giving him the pass or not. but
2-1. He 2-1.
Yeah.
He from over there.
what that mean? Like, what's
He's
the
from
He
the
from the Gill. He's
he-
still in the G.
yeah. He's from
Is English you're
EBK.
talking?
He from Nightingale.
Yeah, he's from Nightingale Block, which is
So
EBK.
Nightingale Block is a gang in
That's-
Stockton.
Yeah, that's
That's where J-Bo and them are from.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
R.I.P. Slowby.
So they're really tough. So because they're tough, he can say the N-word because like realistically, nobody else is gonna check him for it, right?
No, I just think he's just like a super ignorant white kid that just grew up so much around that he doesn't even realize.
Nah.
No, he really
young
doesn't.
Lush.
7-4 says nigga a lot too off camera for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, I'm taking some secrets to the grave of influencers that I've hung out with while they were drunk and heard them say the N-word about 1,000 fucking times, and I'm not gonna ever rat them out.
I just gave you a
But I
pass
know.
when we was on the phone.
I don't want the pass.
He was like, my nigga, I'm going through it. I'm
a
like, it's
good
all right,
white
Adam,
boy.
It's cool. I know you feel black.
I'm a
right
good
now.
white boy. All I'm thinking about is getting
Sure, take them what you said,
Kamala
right?
in office and not angering the black elite.
Is Michelle Obama finna be her running bait?
I don't think Michelle Obama wants that because
Yeah, right.
if she wanted that, she probably would have already like been taking a lot of steps towards.
Yeah, right.
All she doing
And she could be
is-
president, so why would she like be a fucking VP for Kamala Harris?
And she's on the step machine doing squats. She's keeping that ass together. They're out of the office. She's just being Michelle.
I ain't mad at Michelle in the slightest for that.
But amidst the gay rumors of your husband, though, you know what I mean?
Obama?
Come fuck with a real nigga.
I think Obama's a zest machine.
Oh, for sure, right? Like, just been confirmed.
He
right?
wrote a letter. He wrote a letter to his first girlfriend, one of his girlfriends, saying that he lusts for men from time to time.
Yeah. Just having a Jack like Jess moment.
Right? No,
That's not
it
a
didn't
moment.
stick.
Adam, if you ever suck dick, you can't bounce back from it.
Nah, that's not true.
That's a moment of weakness.
You can't unsuck a dick.
Nah, that's not true.
You
Sure you
sucked your
can.
dick and bounce back before?
You just hop to it. You clean your mouth, you're good.
I've never done nothing gay, but I'm saying that if somebody like sucks a dick and then say, yeah, I didn't like it, that's not for me, I don't like men, and then go back to being straight, they're gay, I don't think so.
Why would you have to do that for you to arrive at that conclusion?
That's extreme. I don't want a dick near my face. I'm cool.
I honestly don't know how I feel about that.
Or if you suck dick for some money and he says, yeah, I don't fuck with that shit. That shit gay.
Oh, that's Jess's logic right there.
Wait, hold
Literally.
on.
He's not gay to me.
For next Thursday, this is what we're gonna do. Since you guys always make me watch shit I don't want to watch.
Sure.
Jubilee, they dropped. It's my favorite channel. So Jubilee dropped something that about can you stop being gay? And there's like 4 ex-gay people and 4 gay people.
You can't stop being gay though.
These people are delivered. The church changed them. He's married. He got a husband. He got a wife now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are a lot more open-minded than we give them credit for, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example. The other day, I was doing this reality show, right? And the fucking makeup artist is putting on a little bit of makeup and stuff. She said that she was primarily just like smoothing out the area where like my suntan is different because I wear sunglasses when I'm out in the sun. Anyway, she's doing it, and she says something about like, you should wear makeup. Like you would look super hot if you wore some like eyeshadow and shit. And I was just like, it's early in the morning. I'm sick. I tell her, in the world I'm in, I might as well just suck a dick. She's like, what are you talking about? This is like a normal fucking white lady who clearly hangs out with like feminine men or like metrosexual ass men.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I spend most of my time interviewing gang members and rappers. I'm like, if they even saw a photo of me wearing eyeshadow, it would be like I had been caught fucking a man.
For sure.
And she was like, wow, that sounds depressing. And I thought about that all day. Like, it doesn't sound depressing to me, but I guess that's because I'm so hood-pilled.
So gay.
That I'm so used to that energy of like gay being like something that you need to be very precautious about.
But even before like the Adam Gang arc, when it was like prime SoundCloud and eyeliner was kind of cool because these rappers were.
But no rappers.
You still wouldn't have done that.
No. I'm a BMX guy. I can't do any gay shit.
Bro, like
besides trolls.
Uzi looked like he put on all kinds of like that fool was like not
fuck wore
Josh,
dress.
can you put on the AC?
Yes, please.
Right.
But not really. It was just a long shirt, right? It was a long shirt. It was a long dress. Or a long shirt, right? Did Thug wear a dress?
Yes.
All right,
Multiple times.
Fine.
Of course.
It was on his album cover. It's a blouse, to be fair.
But that's what I'm saying. Like a killer wearing the fucking dress is like trolling at his fight.
Is he a killer though, or he just know killers who kill people?
Who?
Thug.
He's an upstanding citizen. Free Jeff.
What?
Yeah, he an upstanding citizen. I wouldn't play with cuz.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. Listen, we learned, and in like the core files, bro, that he get niggas killed. So we learned that. Now, I mean, real wife and Lucci, I thought they were some real steppers and sliders, and then I seen the video, and I'm like, this shit looks like some real amateur like.
That's why his boy got shot. What the fuck are you just hanging the door open a little bit for? They could bounce out.
Yeah, it's a real amateur shit right here,
This
bro.
is what the motherfucker don't understand. And I'm not teaching y'all anything about killing.
Yeah.
For the record.
They need to learn.
You bounce out and run at that nigga and bust. A nigga's not standing in one place busting back when you're running at him. Run at the bullets. They don't got aim. Nigga, you see him up that gun, run and still keep walking cut down. He's gonna turn and haul ass because he's gonna think you're on sherm something crazy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You have to blitz that nigga. He's not gonna hold a steady
And they
pistol.
just listen, because they drove past them went up the block and then started. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. This is some like amateur like.
Don't look.
Yeah, feel me?
Well, that's kind of scary, right?
And
You're
you in your
should I-
Maybach truck, you supposed to let 2 niggas out down the street, nigga, and let them do their thing. And
You
run
slide
back.
it in a Maybach truck. It's probably like the most nigga shit I've ever heard. Cause you've made it in life at that point, right? You got a Maybach truck.
That doesn't necessarily mean you made
Why are
it.
you even around these people?
You standing
Listen,
on sentence.
If you can afford a Maybach truck,
Yeah.
then you've made it in life. A lot of people who own a Maybach truck cannot afford it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
650 could afford it.
Yeah. I'm not taking that away from them.
650, my boy Luch.
How much is a Maybach truck though?
400?
Yeah,
What
I was
is
gonna
it?
say a few hundred
300K?
bands.
I don't know.
250.
Yeah.
I'm the worst person to ask. Yeah.
It's up,
It was-
up towards like a 180, 250 or.
And like what, like a 30% like down payment, right?
I mean,
It
depends,
depends on
your
what type of credit. You
Yeah.
can pull off with $0.
Yeah, but that's just stupid, right? Like, right? Because now you have to pay like what, like fucking 10 grand a month for like 6 years.
I would never buy one of those. I would lease it anyway. What are you doing buying a car that's going to depreciate?
But
Even if you
lease
lease
is
a car
dumb,
like that, you're gonna what, $5 grand a month fucking payment or
cool.
something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
cool,
a lot.
but
but you just
for 2
throw money
years,
into like a holdo, right?
for 2 years, you oughta what? It's not gonna be $5 grand a month. It'll probably be like 25.
Hell nah.
Out
Maybach
of
truck
2
for
years,
2
you
years?
out of 60 bands. Out of really, that's better than being out of 300,000. That car is gonna be old in 2 years to where you want the newer version.
Yeah,
whatever
it
you got
starts to
anyway.
depreciate as soon as you
Yo,
drive
you
off
can,
the
listen,
lot.
you cannot lease
Literally.
no Maybach truck for $2,500 a month.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I can't.
With no money down, the hell no.
I can't.
You can.
I think my car is worth like 100 or 120 or some shit,
Yeah.
and my payment, I don't know, like 1,500 or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, yeah.
So I feel like a car that's like 250,
Like
it would
5
make
bands.
sense for it to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
28.
and I have good credit and shit. So like, you know, I don't know, like
If you
it
got-
being like 4 or 5K makes sense to me.
But yeah, it's
4,000.
essentially what you were saying though is it's the equivalent to K Flock and the Amiris. Like you don't.
Yeah.
It's so extra.
What?
that-
No. Now listen, Mary and Dior like used to be worth some shit. Like the niggas done took over, and now like right, like it's not worth a goddamn no more, right?
Yeah, but like at that moment, you feel me for sure. Like those
Yeah,
were
facts.
like unreleased custom Amiris and all that shit. Like
Yo, was your life simpler though? Like when you ain't have to like wake up and hang out with like niggas all day? Like BMX. Like just riding bikes and ain't have to
With
like,
niggas,
like wake
BMX.
up and hang out with like
Okay,
yeah.
but
Gay, bro.
there's an under discussed like element of that BMX lifestyle that was fucking difficult. Like imagine this: you wake up, you got to go find like rails and sets of stairs and ledges and shit to go film with your crew of riders on. Guess what? Every fucking part of Southern California has security or is blown out because people
Except
have been
for the
skating and
trenches.
riding it for 30 years. It's like. It was so hard. It was so fucking difficult when I think about all those years of just like how hard it was to like actually find shit to take people to every day.
Yeah.
In comparison, this is so leisurely of a lifestyle of just coming in here and talking. I should never take it for granted because that shit was way less profitable and way more difficult.
and you're
what if
putting
though, right?
yourself at physical risk, like to hurt yourself every single day.
No,
Like,
right? Or what if though, right? Instead of having to interview rappers all day, like you could like you know like the comedians and like the you feel me and
I like doing all that shit too, but
and right here, listen, like for example, right?
But for the most part, I interview a rapper,
Yeah.
and he might be involved in a fucking murderous gang war in his hometown.
Yeah.
But like, I just go back to my normal life after. It doesn't really like
Yeah, true that.
matter that much, like in terms of shit. And 90% of rappers are not really telling you anything that's actually going on in the streets.
Yeah, now, right?
Maybe like once the person's dead, they'll talk about him or whatever. But like, nobody's fucking spilling the beans or like going that crazy.
I feel like now like rappers are more cautious, but back in like Vlad's like heyday 2015, 2016.
Oh yeah, man.
Like
How
they're
did I
like
not
the
interview
dude in
AR
the-
Ab?
Huh? Oh my
I wish I had a
man.
federal ass AR Ab interview. That would have been sick.
Bro.
Hey, picture this.
You were scared.
Understand this pain. You have 8 pro riders who are staying with you. You get in the van. You drive an hour and a half to the perfect handrail. Everybody gets out of the van. Everybody starts setting up. Cop drives by. Hey, get the fuck out of here. If we see you anywhere in this city, you're all getting arrested. Like that. But that was like all the time.
par for the course.
That shit was a tough lifestyle.
That's crazy, but nah, right here, right. So like, I seen the AR Abs like the dude like who was saying like, yo, I know when I call and he's coming with like a smoking gun, like I seen him do it for real, bro. He got life plus 25 years.
He was telling on himself too, though.
You know,
Yeah,
true,
crazy.
but
For sure he was.
to say that about that man on like an interview and he gets life plus 25 years, it's kind of like,
It
bro.
don't matter though, because he was already like, I'm on the run for a year right now. Like the nigga, like he was talking about killing people. So if he's talking about it all day in the car and on his Instagram and shit, and I hit an interview like, I done seen my boy Gunsmoker. I mean, sometimes people forget the cameras on and they talking like how they talk around him. He didn't take any offense to it.
He didn't have media training.
You know what that is? That's like comparable to the early days of Twitter, in which I had all these super fucking offensive jokes. Chris Tyson's out here, pining for anime children, whatever.
Right.
It's like that same mentality, which is like, oh, we're on the internet, we're just fucking around. Nobody's ever going to pay attention to this. This is just whatever.
It's like a Diddy party. Like nobody thought people would take that serious. Like,
I mean, honestly, partially true, probably. But
no, for
I'm
real.
just saying, like, people's approach to the internet was very much like, whatever. Like, and that's why you get all these King Von tweets about him fucking killing people and shit, is because the Chicago drill community had not conceptualized a new world in which there would be a Trap Lore Ross or federal indictments that would use this shit.
Well, I think beyond that, also they're not thinking of consequences when you're that young.
Yeah,
and
15.
you're in the midst of your active killing career.
But those same kids these days, more often than not, are much more quiet on the internet about shit.
Oh, yeah,
and then
absolutely.
you have like a chorus of other people who are not actually doing the killing, who are like rooting it on Instagram,
Yeah, but like if you get like rich and famous, right? Like I feel like the first thing, right? Like because we've seen it with like Oliver Anthony, right? Where like he got that real famous song, and then like we've seen his entire like presence was like erased from the internet.
Yeah, what
His,
happened
like,
to him?
Right, his like tweets was gone, Facebook was gone, and he started as a fresh new person. So if you get like some fame, I feel like the first thing you do is invest in a PR team, clear your old tweets, Facebook, and everything, and start afresh, right? Because like for example, me. Bro, when I like start making, bro, my like entire like Twitter is like
You deleted your Dr. Umar phase?
that, yeah, right, that, and how like I was just disrespectful towards like various rappers in different cities. I'm talking about I was like a troll. I'm talking about like think about like the kid that's like, hey, bitch, ass nigga, slide on it. You feel me? I'm talking about like gang disses.
But before anybody knows who you are, it's like you basically have
All
the
that shit's
freedom to
gone,
do all that shit,
Prick, bro.
all that shit is going now. Right? No, but
you were one
it's
of those.
clear.
You're one of those accounts with like an anime profile pic saying like, "Why you tweeting at Lil Durk? Why you ain't sliding for Von yet?" Like,
Listen,
that was
Dirk, Chicago rappers, New York, LA rappers, bro, I was a troll. You feel me? I'm talking about, boy, get
Did they
back. You
ever
know
use
what
to
I'm
respond to you?
Huh? Yeah. Listen, there's a video right like that I like made right of a deceased rapper, and I won't say like the actual city, right?
Yeah.
Boy, listen, bro. I'm just glad that I like took down the video because I forgot that the like
That shit was there.
You were on Demon Time?
You feel me? Had it up and like I privated it, right? But I'm like, bro. Oh, if these gang members would have seen this video, man, it would have been my ass. You feel me? Boy, I was on some shit, man. You feel me? But you know,
Lush. I was thinking about asking him the whole time. Damn it, you don't gotta give me two. Just give me one.
What, for two?
Hey, I have the nitrous tank. I just want to make that perfectly clear. We needed it for a skit yesterday, but that only needed like 2 balloons worth of nitrous. So now I have it.
Let's go.
And I'm like constantly being tempted to engage with it. I feel like Skrilla,
Let's
dude.
go player ways right now.
Oh, man.
but how does that get you high though?
You're going to
Like,
load
is it
up a
just air?
balloon? Like you'll just do it on some chill shit?
Yeah.
But then you're not going to like have to go get a tank so that you can continue this?
I hate that shit.
You hate it, but you like do it a little bit?
No, I don't do it a little bit. I'll do it right now, just to like sometimes
make
when I'm
people laugh?
around the homie. Yeah,
The way it changes your voice is pretty funny.
yeah.
You grew like this for a second.
But I don't
The
have any
fact that I was
balloons.
doing that shit when we were kids is crazy.
Yeah.
I used to knock back 8 balloons at a party just to change my
You would
voice.
do it with the tank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it was like, you know how like they'll bring a balloon tank, like a big one to a party to blow the balloons up.
Oh, you'd be doing it just because it was already there?
And then, or you bite a balloon and you just inhale it and it changes your voice.
Right.
We're not knowing that we're getting high.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Wait, that gets you high?
It gets you high, but not for very long. You got like a minute long head high.
They call it hippie crack. So like literally, that's like.
Well, so like you just start feeling like an actual high sensation.
Basically, it feel like this. It feel. Tell me I'm lying. Wow, 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 wow.
That's what they say crack makes you feel like.
That's what nitrous make me feel like for real.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be more like a ooh.
You also crack like
It makes your brain feel good for a very brief period of time. It's not like every other drug because every other drug lasts way longer in comparison.
yeah.
It's pretty gay to me how you have to suck the balloon like that.
But it's like a fashion statement to be walking around with a balloon.
It's like sucking a condom, bro.
If there cannot be right now, like it.
That's crazy.
Like
It is.
Well, at some point you're going to run out of balloons, and then you end up slobbering on the same balloon as your homies, and
Yeah,
that's gay.
yeah.
Although we
That's
also
gay.
all just smoked a blunt together, which that's gay also.
This is goes.
Yeah,
this
you
is
gotta like
like-
really
yeah,
wrap it
yeah,
around.
it's
There's something-
saliva
like
on
putting
there.
your lips on the leaf doesn't seem that bad. Putting your lips on a piece of rubber. Ugh.
Yeah, and then I kind of have my fingers over where people's mouth is at. Like I hit from my fingers.
Yeah, you're
I don't
supposed
really
to.
put the. Sometimes I do it while I'm high and just.
Okay, I want to ask about a very pressing topic. Rowdy Rebel
Oh yeah.
leaves LA. Can you click that link, the Instagram link up there, the top one?
It's the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
And especially for someone who has such a good reputation
Yeah.
streetwise, who went and sat down, did his time.
Rowdy, my homeboy too.
Yeah, I fuck with him too. I was very surprised to see him do that. But I want to know the overall circumstances.
Yeah,
I'm trying not
what's
to
the
just take it
story
at
here?
face value, but
I mean,
you
shit,
probably got to go back and click it again.
I mean, if they drop something and left, then cool. If you just left and then this while you was leaving, it's like
Yeah.
That's good, right?
that ain't.
Right?
That ain't
Kind of like
that
Nan and Boo Boo, you know, right?
yeah.
Right?
Flip
That's
over
what's
so we
up.
can actually read this. LA, I'm out of here. SMD, which that's the whole LA.
Yeah.
And then all Hoovers, also SMD. So he gets a little bit more specific there. And then and think about it, he graduates from the middle finger and the laughing emoji to the skull, which is meant to resonate with death.
Or he's laughed so hard he's now dead.
Now he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. He laughed himself to death, right?
He was like super quiet. See, hey, listen, but again, though, I have to respect the troll, right? Right, meaning, bro, I don't ever plan on coming back here again, right? Feel me? And, hey, listen, shit, listen, in like 5 years, you feel me? I might do something similar, you feel me, nigga? I'm out of here now.
But it's interesting because
Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck all you niggas.
as far as we know, he really should only have issue with one very specific Hoover, right? Not the whole of them. Now we don't know. Maybe they're all talking shit.
Nah,
Because he ain't no Pop Smoke like that, right?
nah.
Like, he was in jail when Pop Smoke was
Oh, well, that's a good point.
a kid.
It's EBG with that. With
Yeah.
everybody gets it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets it. EBG. Everybody gets it.
Right, because he was in jail for 7 years, right? So like Pop Smoke would have been like 13 years old when he went to jail,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So like how?
Either way, that's supposed to be.
Well,
that's a representative.
Yeah, well, like the GS9.
It's New York. It's New York in the whole. You killed the Crip from New York. Like, you know what I'm saying? They crews kind of mix.
Yeah.
with what they all from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
All right. So like at the end of the day,
Flatbush and Canarsie.
at the end of the day, that's like them claiming one of ours. Like, I don't think that when Tupac died and all that, I don't think that we gave a section a pass.
No.
It was like New York, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But okay,
this is that.
Is
You know what
this
I mean?
is this post enough to anger the average gang member in LA as a whole? Obviously, a Hoover's going to take offense to this, but when he says LA, I'm out of here, suck my dick.
I mean,
Are they gonna see it, though?
My thing is, I'm gonna keep it real. So if you go, you just was rotating at the spot in Hollywood where all the homies be at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just was with us, so I don't know. It can't be that. He been with us since day one. Like, Bobby Schmurder and Baby U and them was like friends. Like, they were definitely like, I kicked it around them, but like, that was Baby U boy. This was me and Baby U was like, he used to live with me. So they like us, the GS9s, and then like you know what I mean. We fuck with each other in Brooklyn too,
and it makes sense because
So is it like LA? You mad because we from LA? At the end of the day, that's y'all business. Y'all gotta handle because if somebody get dropped from LA and New York, y'all not gonna slide on them niggas,
right?
So you can't be mad at a city in whole. You could be mad at the Hoovers, but go do something while you mad. Like your homeboys just took a picture of Manchester. Ain't nothing dropped due to y'all. That was y'all lost the point right there. Then you do this and y'all ain't did nothing and y'all out here. It's like, man, go sneak one or something. I'm not promoting the violence, but it's just like you can't pop it like this.
Yeah.
You down on the scoreboard.
And he ain't dissed though, like in all of LA, right? Because
I didn't take it like that.
Yeah, LA, I'm out of here. Suck my dick.
No,
but that doesn't
feels like, hey, bye. And to the ones I'm beefing with, niggas, like suck my dick. I think he clarified who he beefing with. You feel me?
That's kind of how I took it. Yeah, I don't take it like a diss to all of LA. Like
that's my boy. I know he ain't dissing me. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, in a whole, I gotta say right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah. Y'all gotta go stand on something for you say that. Like you can't just do that.
If you had been in Florida and you posted, Florida, I'm out of here, suck my dick. Also, this specific gang who I've been into it on the internet, suck my dick too. Yeah, I feel like everybody in Florida would be looking at Bricc Baby like, damn, he just shit on us.
But we pieced it up though.
Right.
So anything that I'm doing at this point is just for the punk ass fans that I know ain't gonna do nothing like.
But I'm saying if you did do that, like, they would take it that way.
Like y'all see me and Cuz come to a middle ground on the live, and then y'all still going on.
Yeah, let's say like you apologize for something.
You're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy, nigga. Right. On the dead homies, wherever I'm at, nigga, I'm dangerous at all times, nigga. Yeah. And then just point blank, period. Like, you're not gonna do shit. Like, them niggas might do something, but y'all, like, nigga, come on, let's be real.
It would, though, have been interpreted that way, though.
You better think quick, nigga, whatever you gonna do, because all that gotta recognize is Bricc Baby and all that. Once I see the stutter step, your ass grass. Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? You gotta think quick, nigga. That's all I'm telling you.
They for sure, though, would have been offended.
I'm from LA. We don't even let cars go by without looking into motherfuckers. Like, there's no way possible. Yeah. Like, not like that. Like, you not fitted in another state because you not expected to see me. So element of surprise is always a motherfucker. Yeah. Then by the time you fix your lips to open your mouth, I'm already Clutchy J. I'm already what's up? Fans and all that. I'm like that everywhere. Like, what's up? Are you a fan? All right, cool. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And depending where I'm at, we ain't doing no pictures. Don't get close to me.
It does suck though that if Rowdy winds up, because I actually feel like he's always been the most talented rapper from that squad. Like I rock with Bobby, but Rowdy I always felt like it was just a way more.
But that's like a very low bar, right? Because like them niggas is not really talented that stuff.
I feel like Rowdy was nice, like him on computers, him on Money Dance. Like, listen, he got some verses.
He's talented compared, like for example, if we're comparing him to like let's say like Bobby's Murder, like bro, like Bobby is dirt, right? So like that's like a very low bar, right?
I love it. You just casually will take somebody's entire career, all of their accolades, and just be like, trash. Bobby's still a legend out here.
Yeah, what's your fun?
Yes. Again, he is a legend based on what he did and his impact. But Bobby's Murder in 2024, he's a hot rapper to you? Is he nice?
I think he's working through some contractual stuff.
Do he have a skill set? He
could make better music than most people.
Do Bobby Smurder have a skill set in 2024 that we care about?
No. He does have a skill set that we care. I mean, he has not been able.
He can't gyrate his hips.
He has not been able to make a successful record since he got out. This is true. We have not
because he don't have a skill set that we care. But listen, he can't rap, right? And like even like. Bro, listen, right? So look,
he's scared to drill rap like he was before he left. He know that gets you in trouble,
right? And that's what we want to hear from him.
Yeah, we want to hear how nigga Monty keep it on to me, nigga, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit! He put out a video 2 months ago that has 43,000 views.
I'm telling you, man.
The one before that, 300K. Most of the ones before that had like around 1 million.
Hey, listen,
2 million. But he really has put out so little music over the last couple of years, and I believe that he has said that his contractual shit is fucked up, and that's why he's like not getting his footing.
Wasn't it originally Quavo that didn't like Quavo get him a situation or some shit?
I don't even know.
Yeah, and if it don't do numbers, they backing out of that shit. I don't care who he is. You ain't seen him on a jet with Quavo or nothing.
Oh yeah,
Not
birthday out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Quavo came put him on a jet. You feel me? Just to get the first feature.
I like Rowdy's music more than
That's what I'm saying.
Bobby right
yeah,
there.
for sure.
No, Roddy's hard.
But
Yeah.
Rowdy was harder than him then.
He was. He always has been.
Back then he was.
But Bobby just got that little star power, you know.
From
whatever.
that viral hit.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, like it's a shame, right? Because like, bro, if you even like look at like the downfall of like Brooklyn drill in the last like 4 or 5 years, yo, it's actually like a really like sad tale. Because imagine, bro, it was like, yo, this is so promising. Yo, these niggas are about to be like superstars. Had Pop, Favi, Raw was coming out. It's like, yo, bro, these niggas is like next up. And one person died, and like everything fell. It's kind of like, damn, bro.
Well, it's like as that's happening, other parts of the city are cracking off. Bronx and Harlem are cracking
but
off.
I'll be real though, Bronx
Jersey.
drill is over with too.
Yeah, I mean,
It's done for now. You feel me?
I think that you like.
Who was that light skinned dude that was cracking when I came on?
K-Flock?
Yeah.
Yeah. D thing.
Swap. What was his name? He had the one. He was in the red car, his shirt. I don't know.
Oh, CJ?
CJ.
Like,
Yeah, he was
CJ, yeah.
CJ
Oh, do I have a YouTube documentary or two for you?
Yeah. That's the industry plan.
He can rap though.
yeah.
No, listen, he can actually listen. Like outside of drill music, like if CJ just raps like on some like boot bop backpack shit, yo, he can rap.
But people stopped caring at the moment that they realized that he was
wasn't
maybe
real
not the hood personality
Yeah.
that he was portraying himself as.
Yeah,
You know, he put out Whoopty, and then the founder of the Whoopty,
Whoopty.
came out against him. Which, by the way, Whoopty makes me think of Woody. What? We've all been saying his name wrong for all these years?
Yeah, Woody. I
Woody.
always say Woody.
What?
YSL Woody.
Woody.
It's not
It's
Woody.
Woody.
It's Woody.
Just little Woody.
I learned that on the
That's
Dancer
what
Project.
we
interview.
always say,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Everybody says Woody.
Yeah, Woody, right? That's it.
No, it's Woody.
Woody.
It's Woody.
Woody, yeah.
At that point, bro, like that's just
Like
semantics,
Woody,
right?
is
Like
Is that 'cause
Woody and Woody.
He's
Like,
such a
like,
blood that he's a Woody.
I mean,
So
most of them people, moms give them names.
Woody and Woody is the same thing.
It's spelled that way, but it's pronounced
Essentially,
differently.
But
Yeah, because he could have spelled it WOO-DEE.
Yeah.
And everybody would have been saying it right all these years.
or W like Wu Tang.
I don't think Woody knew that he was going to be the topic of so much attention.
Nah.
That's what I took from that interview. It seemed like he was really in the trenches. He did not expect for everybody to fucking know his name and shit.
Yeah.
I seen a crazy video where they said 20 women versus one comedian, and it was a YSL Woody like 20 feet.
I know.
I said, what the fuck?
I'm like, was that part of the deal? Like, yeah, I'll do the 20 versus 1, but you have to title it completely and accurately and call me a comedian?
Yeah. It did numbers, though. He did
No, yeah, 2 million views.
numbers,
It's
yeah.
crazy how the 20 versus 1, I was thinking about how weird it is. You could take rappers who, if they did an interview, would get like 100K. But if it's that rapper talking to 20 random women, it'll get 1 million views.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't matter that the interview is on a platform like Vlad or No Jumper with millions of subscribers. It could be a random guy with 50K subs, and he does the 20 versus 1 with some rapper, and they'll get 1 million views. Like somehow this format is so fascinating to people. It's kind of hard to wrap your head around. It's like a real old head moment for me to just be like, oh, okay, like this is the game that we're playing.
I mean, it's like a quick version of For the Love of Ray J and
Pretty
all that
much,
stuff, and
yeah.
that all had us tuned in.
Yeah.
What's
Flavor
my
of
boy?
Love.
Flavor of Love,
Yeah,
New York,
Rock
and
of
all that.
Love.
Yeah, all that shit. We were tuned
Chance and
in
Real.
at that time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that was a thing. So I see the vision. So like people want to see you disrespect women, and
Nah, bro.
they do.
But it's like Love and Hip Hop, where it's like, oh, we're going to take all these rappers that you don't want to hear rap anymore, and we're going to put them in an environment where you get to peek into their love life. Now, granted, the 20 versus 1 is like a much more superficial version of that, but that's a lot more interesting to people than So tell us what it's like when you go to the studio.
Yeah,
which is like
Peter
a lot of
Guns,
interviews.
Peter Guns.
That's what people ask.
Yeah.
He's a short bus rider. He's so retarded.
I don't even know anything about Peter Guns anymore.
No, I'm talking about Woody.
Oh yeah, for
Woody
sure.
is like slow as hell.
So what? You don't fuck with him? You don't view him
Nah.
as a real YSL member? What's going on?
Nah, I been know he from 30 Deep. He not from YSL. He from Mechanicsville.
Because he
Like,
doesn't ever
keep
say
saying that.
anything about being YSL.
Yeah, he's not.
That whole interview, it very much feels like he's trying to minimize his involvement with Thug the whole time because he
Trying to
doesn't want it to be
separate it.
used against him. Yeah.
Yeah, on the dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's not overinflating. Like normally, when you're like a regular street guy and you're affiliated with a superstar rapper,
Yeah.
and you get an interview, you're gonna like hype up your involvement with him.
so-
He's doing the exact opposite.
This is the backstory on that. So Woody, he came around. He always been around, but he came around Thug like right around the Stoner, right after the Stoner era, and where Thug started blowing up when they were having the bidding war.
It's like
And,
2014.
yeah, the tour with Birdman. You know, I really know him. I know all of them. So Woody was the smasher. He been smashing on shit. He ain't lying not one bit about what he talk about. The whole time I already knew that he was whatever. I still don't want to say it, but I
He's
knew the
talking
true
about
story.
like going through his depression or like life was hard,
Yeah.
so I turned to this like losing family members,
Yeah.
turn into the streets. So you got to read between the lines.
But
Of like
even-
what exactly were you doing in the streets? I don't think you were doing 3 Card Monty.
Yeah, no. So no, but he definitely with the nut situation, I know you guys are getting what he's saying, his drift. I've been knowing that the whole time, so it was killing me. Like, how the fuck is he telling?
Yeah.
When you get
killed
what I'm
Nut.
saying? Yeah, you said
Yeah.
it, not me. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like you
said
doing
it too,
all
though.
of that. So, all right, so now I do all this shit. Say I go do a bid. Whatever it is, y'all might have got wind that I was the police, but I was putting it down for you. So when I come home, motherfuckers is ignoring me and y'all not fucking with me. So he was kind of like into it with Thug, but Thug having so much money is kind of hard to be into it. I'm not trying to talk too much, but even he saying it on the stand, like I was gonna kill Thug. He said that on the stand. I feel like all these people around you ain't never smashed nothing for you, and now you ignoring me. You see, I just came home. You ain't fucking with me, whatever the case is. Like, let me show you how I could take down the empire. It was like a little pat on the back. Now I'm gonna get y'all out of it too. Like it was me. So now y'all beat the case, but nigga, watch who you fuck over out here because
Question though.
motherfuckers got power to take down empires when I know the information that I know about.
Question though.
You get what I'm saying?
Whoa. Okay.
So was he in here?
that was
right?
illuminating.
So was he in the vehicle with Yak Gotti and the others, and he was just like the trigger man, right? Or was he the actual shooter? He killed him, and then he just lied to watch on the 3 other men.
I don't think I want to comment that
Yeah.
that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's nasty work if I do. But I know it'll
Yeah,
all,
right.
it'll all unfold.
Right? Because
When the
they said
case
that
is
Yak
over,
Gotti and them was in the vehicle.
When the case is over, I probably could talk a whole lot more. But that's
Or just
why I
talk me
haven't
just off
really
camera
been
for me
covering.
and
Don't let you make a video about it.
let
no.
me do.
Being
Right?
famous for bodies and then getting paid to go do a 20 versus 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
just
that's
like
the same thing
that's a
as
common
Jumper shit, right?
career
Oh,
arc in our
yeah.
culture.
You platform the same type of
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the Blockstar 20 versus 1 is coming.
yeah.
Nah, man, hell
For
nah,
sure,
bro.
for sure.
Yo, that happens, yo.
20
I'm losing
bitches from
faith in humanity.
It's all bitches from New York.
No, but wait,
Like-
wait. What's wrong? How can you view it any different? Because Nut wasn't a rapper. You just went through this. You just said like even
No,
the dude
no,
from the
that's your beef,
dancer,
though.
but even the dude from the dancer,
Yeah.
you asked a question about No Jumper. You said, "Hey, how do you feel about Adam platforming Blockstar?" You're doing the same thing. The person you're talking to, and I think he went over it like, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna get the story. I think that's what was the end of all of that shit. But at
It's-
the end of the
yeah.
day, he's platforming the killer too. This
It's a
dude
little different though,
is
Bricc.
famous for being a con artist killer.
No, right? No, here, what's the
conned
big
the
difference, though,
police.
right? Yeah.
Then he got immunity, and he told y'all he was a killer, and he killed the dude that
Con artist or
everybody
snitch?
is so mad. He
Well,
no,
he snitched
'cause
on himself.
He didn't snitch.
Well, he said
He
that you're
just
thugging
said
them.
what the fuck ever he wanted to.
Oh, so he was lying to them the whole time.
Yeah, he said that. He said, I
okay.
told y'all because I was trying to finesse myself out the situation. Now I'm granted immunity and nothing that I'm going to tell y'all could take me to jail right now. I killed him.
Hey, right. So look, so with the YFN and YSL shit, that was like an ongoing beef back and forth. It feels like Blockstar and them sort of like kill Pop Smoke just out of like pure like cruelty and evilness. So that's what people say, like, bro, like, you are platforming evil opposed to the YSL shit, which is just like an ongoing beef.
So now it matters in what form it happened. Now it's too much bias in the situation. You said
that's
the platform and the killer, yeah.
But now it's like we're rating murders and we're saying that one type of murderer is okay to platform and the other type of murderer is like you should lose your whole career for platforming, which is how a lot of people have talked about me interviewing Blockstar. And it's like, okay, does everybody not see what bullshit this is? Like, it's like people are human beings, and if you can have a conversation with someone, they don't need to be virtuous.
Like even Terrence Gangsta Williams.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the difference between him? At the end of the day, it's like y'all picking and choosing. Like it's like platforming Lil Tim right now. Like it's a problem.
Right. What?
But it's
like that's self-defense.
But everybody else, but platforming Muwap and all the King Vines and all that shit, it wasn't.
But there's an ongoing conflict and beef between two men who are currently in war.
So the line is innocent victim. Essentially.
Here, for example, right? We already pick and choose when it comes to crime, right? Meaning, for example, right? Like we can platform like a robber, but we probably ain't gonna platform a pedophile, right?
Right.
So when it comes to murder, like we can choose between, hey, bruh, ongoing conflict, war between two sides. We can somewhat understand why somebody will wake up and say, I'm gonna go kill my op who's trying to kill me, opposed to platform somebody who is just pure evil.
But it's a context thing too, because the dude, I know a dude who's doing a big ass documentary basically about somebody who is only famous because of having at least tried to hang out with young kids.
Damn.
Very fat black gentleman that everybody knows. I know somebody who's doing a whole documentary about him.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's going to get a huge amount of shit because in the context of how he makes the documentary, he's going to really like make EDP
look bad,
wrestle with what he actually has done, and he's going to make him like really deal with it and everything. I think that like it is fair for people to view it as different on a jumper because when they see him sitting here smoking weed and fucking chilling, that's the exact same seat that you've seen a million other people sit in that have either been big factors in music and entertainment or at least have like gone on to at certain points. So people see that, and to them it just really hits like, oh, this is Adam trying to make this guy famous as a result of having done something abhorrent or been a part of having done something abhorrent. So I get it.
Well, there's been like a big shift because before No Jumper was strictly people that you believed in and you wanted to platform. So people kind of haven't got it through their head that this has changed and not everybody that's sitting here is someone that you're necessarily trying to bring fame and attention to, but rather extract like a good conversation from. It's the same thing that happened with the Richard Spencer shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just because he's sitting there, it don't mean. And at the time, I was pissed.
Richard Spencer.
Richard Spencer was a former white nationalist dude who had some sort of like we actually had him on not knowing that he had really kind of like changed his opinion about a lot of shit, and then he came on and it was like him and Destiny, and so notably no black people in the room, so we have like a white guy and a white guy, and granted one guy's like the most liberal dude ever, but either way they did that, and then a lot of people were upset about me platforming him even though he didn't say anything racist at all during the entire interview,
right? Now
but people probably would have thought that interview was different if I had spent a half hour out of the interview scolding him and really trying to like force him to truly wrestle with. But okay, you guys.
If he apologized, why would you?
I saw an old clip though where you guys were talking about someone going from racist to not racist as if that was as absurd as somebody going from blood to Crip, which I still do not agree with. I think that people having like boneheaded ideologies and then moving away from them. I was vegan.
It's gross.
I was vegan.
Well,
I'm not vegan anymore.
If you're the dude from American History X, if you're like Derek Vineyard and as like a youth, you're like born into racist ideology, and then like as you grow up, a set of experience makes you realize you're no longer that's one thing. But if you're well into your adult ages, and then you want to, it's not about like can you no longer have that ideology? It's do you still need to be held accountable for what you said before? It's like, like it's different now,
but how far though, right? Like, for example,
if you apologize and you growing, my bad to cut you up, but it's like. Why do you need to be held accountable for how you were thinking when you were younger? Like, I used to think robbing and killing was like life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's all I seen. And then I grow and I'm out of that and, like, still hold me accountable for, like, my youth.
But if there were people that were harmed by you back then and they don't forgive you,
it's up forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Mark from Software Underbelly has interviewed a shitload of like actual Nazis and actual Klansmen.
Right.
Well,
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Well, here, right? So with Richard Spencer, right? It's a little different now. I believe that he should have been platformed, and I do think that, like him saying, bruh, like, listen, even if he was lying, he was still pussy enough to say, hey, I'm sorry, I don't believe it, so I don't give a fuck,
but
right?
I've followed Richard Spencer on Twitter for all these years, and I see him tweeting enthusiastically about Joe Biden, so I know that he has definitely gone through a big change. Now, granted, like, the main criticism that I did agree with, like, Van Lathan and shit, was, like, I should have spent more time going into his past misdeeds.
Yeah.
You know, that would have like made the whole thing a lot more palatable, I think, to a lot of people.
Right here, because look, you kill, like, for example, right? Like, there's being a racist, right? For example, some dumb white guy who hates black folks, right? And then there's being somebody who has dedicated their life to applying and pushing forward the system of white supremacy, right? Richard Spencer was a thought leader who was trying to apply dangerous systems and laws, right? So I feel like for him, it's a little different because he was actually trying to apply opposed to some dumb white guy who thinks, you know, like these black guys are, you know, bad people. You feel me?
Yeah, it's different than JoJo the trucker.
Yeah,
like, yeah, for sure.
Or JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, or JoJo Siwa.
You tuned into her current career arc?
Oh yeah,
she's
like,
making the craziest fucking pop music you ever heard in your life.
Yeah,
she has to, right?
Insane.
Yeah.
I remember when she was like the Ryan Plays with Toys kid. She was just like a little kid entertainer that I had like heard about, like maybe like seen on Drama Alert or some shit.
That the baby had a bar about that pissed people off.
Yeah, she is a full-blown lesbian warrior pop star. It's fucking wild. And everyone hates her now.
And she has the most disliked video
in
YouTube history now.
Disney?
She was she on Disney? I don't know. She was like a YouTuber kid.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why do Disney?
That though, it dancing like dancing moms, I think, right? Or dancing like with some, right? It was her and the Abby lady, like who does like the dancing kids, right? So she was on like a TV show. No, but for her though, listen, like she's taking like the Dustin Diamond route, right? Remember like how Dustin Diamond said,
Screech?
Yeah, remember like right?
Didn't he do porn?
Right. No. Right though.
He did a Dirty Sanchez.
No, right? And he said though that like I feel like I have to do porn to like kind of like kill this child character that people have of me, right? In order for me to like rebound and do different things, right?
That's what I did too.
You feel me? Yeah.
I was like, I have to kill this SoundCloud persona by becoming a porn star.
Yeah, right.
I think it's also like it's the Miley Cyrus arc.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's I was this super innocent, sheltered image.
That's a Hudgens.
Clean in quarantine, and now I'm an adult because I'm of age.
Well, okay, you want to know the craziest thing?
All of those kids is twisted.
When I watched her music video, I noticed that it was on a channel with 400K subscribers, which is weird to me because I'm like, weren't you like the biggest children's entertainer ever?
Yeah.
So I fucking search one of her older music videos and I see that she had a channel with 12 million subscribers and she completely like stopped posting her own stuff, and her management company have started some kids group which is getting like 30,000 views and upload. Like it's not going crazy at all, but she now has like started a whole new YouTube channel to do this current lesbian warrior character thing under, and then meanwhile she's also trying to like create her own group.
But that's kind of cool though, that they have a whole different, or else like that content would be on the same page that kids are looking at, which
that
might
is
be a little
weird.
bit abrasive.
I was thinking about that. I was like, if I showed my kid a JoJo Siwa vlog from when she was like 9, my kid would probably fucking love it.
Right.
But well, actually, I don't give a fuck if she watches her new shit either, even though I find it obnoxious. But
she had, like,
it's not like she's like, you know, praising Hitler or anything.
No, it's like diet Marilyn Manson esque.
I mean, it's like way less offensive than the average rap video with like chicks shaking ass in the camera. That's a weird moment when you're just like letting it autoplay, and all of a sudden it's like a real sexy red ass shaking anthem, and you spot your kid just like. And you're kind of like, oh, fuck.
Or your daughter in the back seat, their car seat, talk about bow, 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 bow. that booty, like your niece.
I haven't had to deal with that one yet.
Kai is crazy. She's in the back talk about bow,
she's one.
bow, bow, bow.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think she's seen the video too many times with her mom, and I'm telling her like, because I seen her like try to do the little booty shit one day. I had to pop her.
Yeah, it's not cracking.
I had to pop her on her little diaper. You don't do that.
I haven't seen like a male music video with like hot chicks in a while, right? Like now, like it's something like by themselves or like with some like homies or
it's out there though.
Yeah,
they still got their ass shaking anthems, and plus like most of the rappers I listen to have like a Sexy Red collab under their belt.
Yeah.
As they should.
Sure.
Yeah.
As they should.
Sexy,
she's coming up.
This rapper out right now.
I don't know.
I love her.
I don't know. Did Draco ever have like a girl in his video?
Sweetie.
Besides like, literally like being.
Oh yeah, that's,
Not a lot, definitely a small percentage, but I feel like that's also Chief Keef's influence.
For sure.
No girls in the video.
That was the beginning of it.
Ever.
Real niggas don't need bitches shaking ass.
Nah.
Real ones, your girl is not necessarily the kind of girl that you want to show off in the video. I feel like most of the time.
Nah. Yeah,
It's not really like booty shaking music video caliber women. You need a girl who's like gonna hold the strap for you and whatnot. You know.
Of course, you feel me? Hold the strap.
got a
all
gang
over.
ass. I feel like it's corny to have your girlfriend in your video.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That's a weird look.
Like,
Huh?
yeah.
Lush, would you have your girl like in your video as a video vixen? Nah. Okay, you're smart man.
If the song was about her, then
You feel
like,
me?
yeah,
Like,
like
yeah.
I made
Nah, even
like
that.
celebration like it's about my wife and my kids. So like I was gonna shoot the video with all of us. Then like
Hell no.
That's totally different
too many
though.
But if you have
man.
an ass shaking music video, you don't need to have your girl in it. I mean, it would be different for me because my girl's a fucking porn star. But like, you know, for the average dude, nah, you could have that separation in your life. But also easy to understand how your girlfriend would be fucking furious at the idea of you shooting a video with 20 hot chicks.
fuck no.
Yeah, she got like if you're at that point, like
I see your IG post, right, where you was like, any bitch in my life got to be under my program, or I said, like, I wish I could talk to a girl like this,
nigga.
right? But I would just feel bad, like, why would I tell like a girl to be under my program?
He's watching Frosty's story and getting motivated.
Listen, I don't care what the title is. If you under my umbrella, you don't care how much money you got. I don't care. We program it because I don't lie. I'm gonna tell you shit up front. You go program with me, or we just ain't gonna do it.
if you don't see eye to eye, then yeah, it's not gonna even get to that point.
Tired of those fucking arguments. Like I was around the bitch and what?
Bricc could do a 20v1 for sure. I don't know, how has there not been a sharp 20v1? Like that's the
he
fucking
was one bad.
like yeah.
That's a good idea. That's an
Streets
easy lick.
need that, like
You just got to put him with the rudest bitches on earth.
the meanest. For sure.
Yo, listen right now, right? So here. So the
That's a
guy
good
like
idea. We should do that.
Here, so the guy like was one of like the most popping like 20v1 channels, right? And he told me, yo, can you ask Adam, like, we want to do him and his girlfriend, right? Like there's 20 girls, you feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, like sort of like just say,
Why am I going to go give that content to somebody else?
Yeah, you can do it.
ah,
I
yeah,
could do it myself if I really wanted to do it.
could do
yeah,
it
right.
yourself.
I don't know.
Easily.
That's what I'll be on too.
What's up with like the 20v1s where the girls don't like the guy at all? Have y'all been seeing those?
Lil Pop,
Yeah. Like he gets chose by none.
my boy No Neck.
Oh man.
No, also too, by the way, bro, I seen the nastiest one. They put Lil RT with 20 like kids.
That's
Wait,
weird.
really?
Yeah,
I saw
20
that,
like female
and I didn't. I
girls.
thought it was like they put them with grown women.
No,
Was he calling them bitches and shit?
no, like they was talking about
that
like,
little boy is rude.
here, right? Bro, they was like talking to him like, oh, you like him tall, huh? Don't you? You know, like,
That's
I
weird.
That's weird.
I said, why the fuck you got like 20 like?
Some Atlanta shit. Who
man.
let their kids go to that shit?
Right when he was
Like, I'm not taking my daughter to a 20v1 with a rapper. That's like,
hell no.
Not even a little RT.
bro, I'm not taking Zoe.
Yeah, hell no. Imagine doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, come on.
Imagine the day that you have to tell your daughter that she's not allowed to do a 20v1 and she's going to treat it like it is the biggest miscarriage of justice of all time. Like, you are holding her back from reaching her potential.
Yeah.
Especially if it's with
she'll
little
be
RT.
on punishment for life.
Yo, 20 versus
no,
1 with
get
like
mad about that shit and see what the fuck happens.
She shows the video with Lil Mabu. Like, look, he kicks it with college kids. Like,
No, I mean, shit, after 18, 19, dude, I mean,
Nah, hell
Yeah.
nah,
do your
man.
thing. She could go to a 20v1.
Because at 18, 19, I'm still paying like your bills, like realistically, up
That's
until
cool.
you till like, you're like 22 years old, right?
You might
like,
get a rapper to pay your
you feel
bills. Shit.
right? And nah, bro. Hey, listen, because
talking
after 22 years old, then they can sort of like go on and do what they want to do, but then it's still like. You do certain things like you are out the family, right? So like she has to, at least like do certain
it's
things.
crazy to me to even think about
My
the
daughter's
idea.
never out the family.
The idea of even thinking about putting your kid into showbiz. Like when I think about that decision of like, I'm gonna have my kids spend less time in school or doing activities or just playing and hanging out around the house with us, and like bring her around to a bunch of fucking tryouts so she can make money.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like hard. Now, granted, if you really, really needed the money, like, I guess I can't really blame somebody for doing it. But like, holy shit, that is the last thing I would want my kid to
But
spend
what
her
if-
childhood doing.
But what if they wanted to be in showbiz?
Yeah, I mean, if they get to that point, then
And they
I
wanna
can
act-
respect that. If they want to be, if they want to be in entertainment, if that seems like that's what they're drawn to. I'm talking more about like
4 years
little
old.
ass kids where they like
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have their
The
entire,
pageant kids.
Yeah.
I feel
Or
bad
babies.
because my daughter is in all type of fucking Nickelodeon shows.
But
and
she's
all
also-
that
but-
as a
but she's
kid-
also-
as like a 4-year-old.
But she's Bricc
5-year-old.
Baby's daughter, though. Like, you're already in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. Like, she already
She
has.
was with an agency from like the age of 3
really?
to like 10. But she got a lot of gigs. She got a cool little bank account
I
too.
wonder if my kids, right? Like, will I like have kids that are like aesthetic enough to actually get like commercials as like babies?
That's it.
But, no,
That's dope.
but that's the thing. See, like,
Right, because if you have an ugly kid, like you're not having no baby, like, you're not like the commercials and shit.
and
right?
this is where what Adam brought up
Might
gets.
defeat the children.
That's when it gets weird, is when there's clearly no talent, clearly no mass appeal.
Yeah.
There's no future here.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing little Tyler,
Yeah,
little Mikey
right.
to the inner? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
he
He
sucks.
don't even know how to
He
blow
can't
his
even
nose,
memorize his
yeah.
lines. You feel me?
Right.
He's got arachnophobia.
Right.
Like there's just and just the lack of self-awareness and the ego required to be
Yeah.
like, my baby's a star. No, your baby's going to be a fucking regular tax-paying
It's
citizen.
just like a sad concept to be like a person who clearly doesn't have what it takes to be any kind of like personality, and then to just be like, well, this kid, people won't be able to say no to this beautiful child.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna love it, and then they will love me through my child. Like, it's just such a devious way of becoming like well known.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she was reading early and all that though, so she like had it down pat. She told me she wants to start a YouTube right now, and I'm like,
You do it, right?
yeah. I mean,
Apprenticeship.
she could definitely go over kid topics at the
Toy
house.
reviews and all that?
Yeah,
That's-
stream, and then she plays Roblox. So I'm like, you could do like certain shit. I don't know. I don't tell my daughter no, like, cause I'm there. So it's like, like I'm always there. So I'm not too far away from her ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
I feel like like if your kid has that appeal and is like talented, it makes sense. But if it's
But
almost
how do you know,
bad
though?
parenting.
Hey, right? Like, how do you know? Hey, yo, I have a cute baby who's smart. Like, right? Like, cause again, you are like a parent, so you automatically think, yo, I have a cute kid. You know, like my kid is smart, right? Everybody loves my kid. But then when you actually like put your kid up against people, you know,
You have to be able to objectively
Yeah, right.
judge your kid, and if
what I'm
they've
saying.
got what it
It's-
takes.
but
But
it's
also,
impossible, though.
you're going to get a fucking reality check from doing all these auditions at some point. But also, that's the fucked up thing is think about how much time you have to spend just trying to get a gig. Never mind doing the gig.
Oh, yeah.
It's not about what you know. It's always who you know. If it's not a who you know situation, it's like, I'm not about to have my baby audition. I mean, like, cool, but like, nah.
One of 8,000 chance.
Yeah.
But I've thought about that, like how like at some point, I'm probably gonna have to level with my kid and just be like, you have a level of privilege and like opportunities that are going to be available to you that is like going to be hard for you to fathom until you're older, because I could just get you in the door in terms of like, oh, you want to get like a summer job? Like, I'm sure that I could get you a job at like a fucking label or like doing something cool or like something fun. Yeah, concert. There you go. I mean, like, whereas like the average kid is like starting from fucking scratch, and it's not like I have the network that some people have. Holy shit, there's some people that are just like everything available. To them.
Yeah, if you're Travis Barker, you know what I mean.
But
like,
I was a child actor too, though. I went
exposed.
To like I was on the last. I was on the like last callback. It was me and the little dude that ended up getting the gig for Buckwheat for Little Rascal.
no fucking way.
Yeah,
You were about to be.
yeah.
No.
That would have defined your whole life.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we would not be able to talk about you. Buckwheat baby. New nickname.
And,
Imagine doing that.
Like I was on a sitcom that only aired in the Midwest. I was on the FIFA Cup, the World Cup McDonald's series of commercials. Like,
That's a bag.
When Bum Equipment first came out, I was like,
Bum Equipment.
Yeah, that's
wow,
a
I missed
throwback.
that. You have some of that?
Yeah,
Throwback.
plenty shoots with them. Like I did. Like,
Can't turn that name into a crip name, huh?
From a porn perspective, that might be the next big brand.
Fire, yeah.
Oh,
Because BUM. Right?
No, it's funny if you don't explain. No, can I tell you something? I won an award last night.
Yeah.
What?
So my boy Ryan Pownall does a podcast called Pillow Talk, where he interviews a different porn star every week, and he has a live series that he's doing called Boyfriend Dicks, and it's like. Basically, it's kind of like Kill Tony for the porn community.
Oh, wow.
So you go to it, and it's like they're doing some comedy, some funny stuff, but then they have everybody in the audience is like having their name called, and then they have to go up and tell their craziest sex story. So I went up and told a story that I won't go into full detail, but I was like 27. Hung out with this girl. She was ugly as fuck. I should not have hung out with her, but I was drunk as fuck. She takes me home. I wake up in the morning. She's already gone to work. There's a big ass diarrhea stain in the bed.
I heard this story.
Yeah, I've told it probably 10 times over the years. But basically, I told that story, and then they gave me the W. I actually won, which is kind of crazy because one girl, oh my God, one girl had a story about having a train run on her by a bunch of frat boys. 17 dudes blew loads in her, she said.
Whoa.
That's like unhygienic. I've actually heard that story before because she told it on the Patreon
That's
as
an
well.
awful lot of bum
that
equipment.
the girl that was like sitting in a fucking like laundry room at the party, and everybody just kept coming in the laundry room?
Yeah, but at a frat house.
But
It was like pre-porn.
Is that the same? Is that the same story where they like just go in this room right here and she just stayed in there and sucked every dick that came in there?
I don't know. I wasn't around for it.
Wait,
It was when she was younger,
I
I
seen
guess.
that story. somewhere.
That's
not an
Deanna
uncommon
Trump,
thing.
right?
That's what that was.
Listen, if you
This is
fuck a chick after your homie already nutted in her,
Yeah.
that's pretty wild to me. Doing it after like 15 or 16 of your friends came in there, like, what are we even talking about?
College.
Yuck.
We're talking college.
I'm not doing that.
Destiny style.
That is, yeah.
I'm not rolling the dice
whole
with
Destiny.
15 other
my
nuts.
God, Destiny would have loved to suck.
Oh, yeah. He would have got down on his knees.
yeah.
Not that
We got a
gay, man.
straw.
He would-
We got a slurpee
Nah.
That
straw.
might not be real. I don't know. I'm still.
Yeah, he's not that gay.
The verdict's out. I don't know.
No, I thought he liked to suck the cream pie.
No,
I heard it was fake. I gotta hit him up.
No.
Oh, my bad,
shit.
Destiny.
I gotta hit him
But
up.
that was, if you
Destiny
do
ain't
like
that
a
gay, man.
frat party 17 loads, that's a hell of a flavor.
But it was also like, in this context, your sex stories needed to be like really something special to stand out. Like, one guy went up and told the story about like going to a sex party and fucking his girl in front of 20 people, and everybody's kind of like, yeah, I mean, all right.
This is what we do for a living.
That's just not really.
essentially,
That's not gonna win you too many points in this crowd, you know.
Yo, have you been like tapped into the whole boogie thing?
Boogie, yes.
have you seen?
Yeah.
Yo, Keemstar is evil.
Boogie 2988.
Yo, Keemstar is.
Should we
evil.
go over a little analysis? So basically, like,
That's getting bad.
Boogie Boogie is a gigantic fat man who made his name on the internet from talking about. I mean, I originally knew about him because he was doing some skits where he was playing Magic the Gathering and he like flipped the table and was
Is that
screaming.
the fat white dude with the beard? Like,
And so he's been saying for the last few years that he has cancer. His whole career has kind of like imploded in his face over the last few years. And so Destiny basically like hopped onto a live stream with him live and basically like exposed, which is insane, like, because Destiny didn't have any information except what Boogie had said on the podcast. But Destiny hops on the call and basically exposes you don't have cancer. You have like some symptom that you have like a pre-cancer thing that might turn into cancer. And basically by the end of the stream, has him admitting that he doesn't actually have cancer, but he is worried that he might have cancer. Either way, it's just been like a whole shitstorm since then. And Keemstar somehow convinced him to get liar tattooed on his face. I don't know. I don't think he has any tattoos. This is like,
well, no, he has one. He said on like his arm somewhere, but that's like a meaning.
That's a scarlet letter for him to bear for this.
Like,
No,
why
right
is Keemstar not canceled? Because
yeah, that's crazy. Like,
what's going on?
Adam,
why
if you did that? Oh, it's over with.
I honestly feel very bad for Boogie, even though I also believe that he lied about having cancer. It just feels like everybody in his life is so harsh on him. Now, granted, he has destroyed his own life, but it feels kind of unkind to the way people behave towards him.
Did he accumulate funding from fans?
No.
Yeah, that's
Listen, here also
good
too is this.
No,
right?
he didn't do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, now listen.
Well,
If I'm Boogie, here's why I'm suing Keemstar, right? So peep this. So after Destiny exposed him, right? So Keemstar sort of like forced him to sell his 25% of the locale live, right?
Okay.
So, but guess what though? So according to Boogie, the $2,000 a month from locale live is how he pays his mortgage. So guess what happens now, right? Keemstar says, "Hey, you are off the show. We just finessed you out your ownership. You're not getting no more money, but if you want to come back and get back your only source of income and livelihood, get a fucking tattoo." Bro, like, listen, if I'm Boogie, I'm suing the fuck out of Keemstar, right? Because that's damn near my fucking employer,
He
right?
just needs to grow his beard out now.
Clip this, Boogie.
I don't understand though. How is that like? How is that a lawsuit?
Okay, look, so look.
What's the lawsuit?
Yeah,
Is he really his employer, or is it more just like a business partner?
Did they have
No, yeah, because look, because according to Keemstar, right, is he took away like the ownership, and now he was just, you feel me, like being paid, I guess, right? And then the fans start saying, "No, Keemstar, like you let him off like too easy. Fuck the ownership, right? Like fuck employ him now, fire him." And make him and punish him to come back. Now, a 50-year-old man being told, "Hey, bro, like you have to choose between being able to pay your rent or permanently like scarring your fucking body." Like, listen,
he needs to grow his beard out.
right, but that's also like that's a conscious decision that he made as an adult.
I have to dip because I have a very important phone call I have to do, but
Sure.
I encourage you guys to go long, do whatever you guys want to do. Appreciate everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Bricc, Lush, Flacco.
Yes,
Love
sir.
you all. Thank you, Donnie.
Me too, gang.
Yeah, man.
Big hearts, brother.
Come on, man.
I'll get Jacoby.
But let me. All right.
Yo.
So look, so what y'all think about this right here? Okay. Yeah.
No, you can do it.
Oh, the new Drake.
Email closed.
Okay, gotcha.
What's more even? We going back here or stay here?
Probably better if you
Yo, the whole month, bro.
All right, look. So Tory Lanez have announced that he's dropping new music from prison. Apparently, he says it took him and his engineer about like a year or so, to get it right. And here's his message for the people.
Yo, to all my umbrellas, what's good, man? Quick update, 2024. I got a lot of good news, man. First and foremost, I want to talk about the music. After about 20-something to 30-something fuck-ups and mistakes, me and my engineer finally figured out how to record music over the jail phone and still keep the quality as professional as I had it on the street. It's over. I done cracked the fucking code, man. This means that not even these prison walls can stop me from dropping new music. It's crazy. That being said, man, I'm about to start dropping hot heaps of cold on y'all head top. You know what I mean? I'm dropping the all new Free Tory playlist. It's gonna be updated every week with new music that I'm recording from prison in real time. You know, this is the first of its kind. And although God has already showed me that this moment is
Man, are y'all interested?
Yeah.
Man, stop. Like, do y'all care that Tory Lanez is dropping music in prison? And then two, do y'all feel like the quality will be affected?
Tory Lanez is talented, fool. Like, he, as an artist, like, well, you think he's whack or some shit, or?
I feel like right now, bro, like he needs to prove that he's innocent, right?
He got a cell phone that he's recording
100%.
and he sending the vocals over, and they finally learned how to tweak the vocals for him.
But he
quote
said,
unquote,
though,
crack the code is BandLab. I don't believe he's recording it over the jail phone like that.
Draco did that. He's one of a kind.
He said he is though, right? Like
he said
he
is.
has to say that.
Yeah, of course, because illegal.
Oh,
You're not allowed to have a cell phone.
so wait, like, so like, is he gonna like record it and on the jailhouse phone as like camouflage?
I would. That's literally what I was thinking.
And then record the actual thing in his cell and send it over.
That's literally what I was thinking. He probably is doing some shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah,
you gotta be strategic.
That makes the most sense. Now, the thing is,
probably do the rough over the phone, and then
what is the barometer that you use to judge
guilt?
No, like what good rapping is, or like what you like as far as
right. So like me personally, is like whatever sounds good to me. Now, Tory Lanez is mad talented, right? I'm sure if he drops like a playlist of like 5 songs every Friday, I'll probably find about one, right? That I fuck with, right?
That's better than most rappers.
Like probably one every other Friday, right? Cool. But I just feel like, bro, like for you to be in prison for something as harsh as like he's in prison for, is definitely a slap in the face to the legal system that this Negro now, right, is finding extra correctional like activities, and now like he's like about to like record music, like it's damn near like prison ain't prison no more, bro. Right? Like niggas got fucking pizza, wings, video games, phones, right? Like Netflix, like tablets now, bro. Yo, at some point, bro, like can we please start making like the actual criminals really feel jail, bro?
Hold on.
Because jail and jail no more.
You want to bring back chain gangs or what? Like,
hold on. Let me tell you something. If that's gonna keep the violence down on the yard, they're gonna do whatever. If they could put weed on the list, if that's what's gonna keep shit down on the yard, like motherfuckers, like they probably hate crystal meth. They probably love heroin addicts.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, you know what I mean? They don't want to do nothing but sit on their bed, nod out. You know what I mean? Like
they want people sedated and
they
medicated.
want people. Yeah, it makes their job easier if nobody's angry. Give them a tablet. They don't have to go fighting over phones and all that. They got all the luxuries except for certain shit. We can't let them have access to YouTube off the tablet and certain shit, but you can order movies. You can stay in touch with the world, have something to talk to your bitch about the next day.
The standard of living is already so low for them, and you have to understand, like,
and now they can use the phone all night in the cell off the tablet. So
yeah,
it's no more deterrence now, though, right?
Well, I mean, it is deterrence because it's not like you have the same liberties you have outside.
You got the exact same, and it's free rent.
Fuck it's not. It's no pussy.
Yeah. Man, listen, bro. You got free rent. You got a limited phone time, nigga. You got video games, movies, nigga, snacks,
How is
nigga.
it free rent though? Like, if you go to jail and only live off the shit they give you, you're fucked.
You're poor.
You're gonna be tortured.
Yeah, you'll starve.
You have what?
Like
it's
3
free meals?
Yeah, that's not enough.
Barely edible, and they're barely edible.
Yeah, that's not enough, bro. 3 meals in jail is crazy. No snacks, no nothing. Like
yes, that's how it's supposed to be. Like you're supposed to actually feel your punishment.
But yes,
no, you eat this 3 slops.
Yeah, but don't you believe in a meritocracy? Like, as to where, like, if you earn, certain,
You want them to eat 3 juke balls a day?
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
what I'm saying. So you shouldn't be able to order canteen. You don't think that you should be able to order noodles if you have money?
They got snacks and Cheetos.
Yeah,
you feel me? And cupcakes and brownies.
They're humans. Bro. They're buying it for for like triple what it costs. Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything is.
It's like we're getting taxed for being inmates for sure. You ever see a case of soups go for $24 in the county?
Listen,
$1 a fucking soup.
listen, right? Listen,
$7
not
for a
sure,
pack
right?
of tuna.
Demo's 20
Not
cents.
sure, but
Summer
if
sausage
we allowed
for
them to listen,
fucking
man.
$6, like, come on, dude.
If we allow them to have snacks, then why the fuck are they allowed to have like video games and movies, nigga?
Daughter used to own the canteen back in the
She still does. Keefe?
Who?
The old
Sheriff Lee Baca, the one that's in the feds.
Who Sheriff Bleak?
Sheriff Lee Baca.
Oh, sheriff.
He was the corrupt sheriff.
Oh, really?
He used to have the inmates get their ass whipped. The reason why the LA Sheriff Department doesn't hire buff people anymore. You go to the county now, it's like a gang of scrawny guards walking around like, shut up, nigga.
with all the
like-
sleeves tapered so it looked tight.
Yeah, all their shit is tapered. I swear to God.
Now, I remember back in the day, like when X-Rated released his album. You know who X-Rated is? Rapper from Sacramento. He basically
At Kevlar Wrestling Building.
well, he had like a song talking about like a murder or whatever, and then
Yeah.
he got convicted. That was the first time they ever used someone's lyrics as evidence against them
Oh shit.
in rap. And that fool wound up recording albums and while he was locked up, Mac Dre. And then with X-Rated, they wound up using it to help.
Yeah.
They taxed it and used it to pay off the restitution for his crime.
Man, look, right? Like Trapper
like
Ross
that's a good
says,
idea.
this the no jumper dream team right here, man. 3 gold emojis. Hey, listen, man, we appreciate you, man. Nah, but though, do y'all feel like this will bring Tory Lanez back to some relevancy now? Meaning, like for example, right? So like prior to him going to jail, I think he dropped like an NFT project that sold like 1 million like tokens in like an hour or some bullshit like that, right? But like, do y'all feel like he can at least go back to an artist that's selling, let's say, 30,000 copies first week when he drops from jail?
No. But
Yeah.
that's not what he's doing it for.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so it's done for now. He's
Therapeutic.
Yeah, exactly. He's killing time.
man, listen, that's cool, but he trying to make some money, bro.
I mean that too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, whatever come in, he's sitting on his buck. Like shit, he ain't got too much overhead.
Not like
Take care of his people on the street.
That's what it is. Like
his kids,
people,
his
you know.
family, yeah, right?
Yeah, and so you don't think that you should be able to.
If he can run up 12,000 a month,
Hell no, like he's still broke.
15,000 a month.
No.
He can take care of the kid. He can do his part. The baby mama's gonna have to work too.
Right.
He can do his part though.
Wait, now listen. Now I would imagine that due to what he already has, that he's bringing in at least like 100,000 a month right now, right? Just off like the music shit,
Well,
right?
he's probably doing that. I doubt that I doubt that.
Yeah, it's been
What?
it's been a while. I mean, he hasn't
that's
added
right.
to his catalog in a fat minute. I don't know where.
Go
like,
to his monthly listeners right now to Spotify.
I
We
don't
have to
know.
use our phones.
I don't know what kind of
Go ahead.
placements.
Use your phone.
Yeah,
Well, before that,
It's on there too,
yeah. I don't know what
It's
kind of
on the
like
computer.
placements he's getting and
Or-
things like that.
yeah,
though. I got it.
But
yeah.
I don't know. So how long is he sitting down for?
Like 10 years.
So, yeah, he's pretty much will never.
What he
2.7 monthly.
said 22.7 million.
That's still pretty.
Yeah.
That's a.
Oh yeah, he bringing in he bringing in the bag.
Yeah, come on now. Here. Oh, wait, hold up. So we can't play this. Wait, or is there a way like to mute?
I didn't turn the volume down.
Yeah, right.
With the Drake and Yachty, or
No. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like have them like not hear us like when I play this. If that makes sense.
Man,
I can turn your guys' mics down.
No. Or like
they don't
turn
want
down
the stream to hear. He don't want
stream to hear to hear the audio.
Turn the volume off.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, bad. Cool, right?
So I'm not even gonna put the video on.
No. No, right. Yeah,
Will you
right.
hear it with the headphones, or
Yeah.
You won't be able to hear it either.
oh, okay.
Well, then never mind then.
That's
Feel me?
the point.
Right? Yeah, right. Because Kai just dropped the Yeah, wait. I think we got it all. Well, there's this one right here. And this is like the last topic we have. We talked about everything so far. So all three responded back to Wack claiming that he's not from Watts, that he's from Sacramento.
He did say that.
Yeah, I don't think that's true, right? Because Greedo has always been somebody who I've always have known was from Watts. So.
Well, no, if you hear Greedo's story, he talks about the fact that he moved around a lot.
Of course,
Like,
of course,
yeah,
of course.
like he
But
always said-
Greedo, I know Greedo, bro. I really know Greedo. Like I've been knowing Greedo like I was doing songs with Greedo when nobody believed me.
When he was Greedy Giddy still and all that.
Yeah, you feel me? And he's so hard, man.
He's from LA. Like his brothers and shit, they all from LA. It's like if they parents moved around through whatever the case is, like he didn't start in Watts. He moved around, and by the time he was in high school and all that shit, he was in Watts. When it's time to gangbang and do all that shit, that's where you at.
Which is very typical LA story.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
you in high school, bro, like you from there, right? Right, like Watts, right?
Yeah, like
Right? And wait, right? And he's been there since, right? From high school up to now.
He probably moved too. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you everywhere
I
he
doubt
went,
he
but,
lives in Watts
but-
still.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm
But
saying.
either way, Greedo is Watts, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, like I know hella people from over there, like from the Jordan Downs, and they were the ones who showed me originally, and they've been like Greedo.
You can't make a song about Mafia Ray and not be from Grape Street.
Exactly.
Like his hit song was a song about one of the biggest Grape Streets.
Yeah, and shouts to the homies Watts boys and all that. Key, Active, AJ, Trey, Didi, they all and Mafia Ray. They was coming to battle rap events and back in the day. So I've been knowing those dudes.
No, and according to eyewitnesses, right, at the party when that thing happened, yo, like his homies moved militant, meaning like they all like formed a circle around Greedo, and he was like well protected. You feel me, right? So like,
it's a trophy.
right, like so like regardless of like where he's,
Like how Trump did it. Trump did it.
bro. Again, according to eyewitness, yo. That man Greedo moved like a president, like he moved like a real like.
Because it was a straight shooter. Nobody knows what happened. Gordy got hit by straight bullets. So
No, here, no, true, right? But though, when you have his homies form a circle around him like fucking Voltron, right? And not giving a fuck.
Exactly.
If they get hit, they just making sure that he's solid. I said, nah, listen.
That's what
you have to be a nigga from where you from, and niggas won't do that for you. Feel me?
Well, and even so, the whole point that Wack was making is basically that Greedo was speaking from a perspective of somebody that had to pay to get on.
But that's not true, right? Or is that again, bro?
I don't believe.
I don't know nothing about like LA politics, my nigga, so I can't even speak on it.
Yeah, I've never. That was his whole thing, and I don't think, but I also don't necessarily agree.
I don't think he paid to get.
No, but I also don't necessarily agree with Greedo's original point that everyone that performed at that stage, like it wasn't a good idea, and they burnt their relationship with Drake.
No,
I don't think that's necessarily true.
No, look, people who performed. Y'all got I mean, that's a good look, right? There's like 20 million people watching. But the ones who just came on stage afterwards and participated, you feel me, right? And kind of like, in the Drake dissing.
Okay.
That's dumb. Because
So
if
that's
you
what he was talking about.
Yeah, right. Because look, if you are a rapper, right, who didn't perform, right? And you just coming on stage to now to like celebrate, bro, Drake a petty nigga, bro. He like, all right.
Yeah, noted. But at the end of the day, that's a hot West Coast beat. It's a hot West Coast cadence.
Yeah.
It's a hot song. If you take the words and put all mumbles there, motherfucker still gonna be. If you just put they not like us.
Sure.
They like the song is about him, but like it's niggas dancing to that song like. When it come on, I'm about my head, and I'm still a Drake fan.
Drake is petty, though. Drake is petty.
Yeah, right.
He is petty.
And if you ain't
but it's like
performed,
it was not. You
not
burnt
working
your
for you.
relationship with Drake. Who? Drake, listen, everybody who did have a relationship with Drake, if you popped up on that stage, you was choosing sides on purpose because Drake ain't been reaching out to fucking with you. Let's be real.
I mean,
and then half them artists was never finna get a feature from Drake.
yeah, more than half.
Well, here, but
99% of them.
Here, right? And that's what Greedo said, right, was, yo, listen, y'all are being used as a pawn to sort of show the muscle against Drake. So, again, for example, right, if Drake gave like Draco a feature, right? The chances are, if you are the next poppin' nigga in LA like Greedo and others, they have a chance to get a Drake feature. So if you are Greedo, and you're not being called to perform, and you're just being called to hop on stage and show muscle, well, Drake, okay, well then no. If I'm never going. So he's like saying, was it really worth it if you didn't get to perform in front of 20 million people and you just hop on stage to show, yeah, bro, you feel me? Yo, I'm West Coast 2 weeks on love. Then, bro, you got tricked out your position.
It's a
Easy.
little, that's a little clout chasey. I can see that, but at the same time, like it's more just getting that chance to perform was probably the closest to a cosign from either one of those guys that they're.
It's not a cosign ever, right?
Right.
Again,
I said the closest to a cosign.
You missing the overall. It showed unity in Compton and kind of like some of the LA streets with everybody being up there. So it's like everybody popping out. People saying Kendrick not from the city and all that. But
Who
at
said
the
that,
end of
Drake?
the
Well, Drake said you
just
not- you
like
don't
he
bang.
don't fuck with you don't bang, you don't fuck with like whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like where Dot goes from here, it was what determines if that was pure. Because it's like, are you gonna reach out? Are you about to start dealing with artists with their careers and all that? Because you've been very selective in who you've been dealing with. You ain't really been reaching out. Like, yeah, you collab with Nip, you did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you not embracing the youth.
But Nip was like an OG to him anyway. Nip was
That's
already
what I'm
cracking
saying.
when
But
he,
I'm like, you ain't reached out to the youth on your own. So it's like,
Nipsey dropped before Kendrick did by a few years.
No,
by like 4 years.
Yeah.
like age-wise though, like isn't Kendrick a little older than Nipsey?
Well, Nipsey would have been. Nipsey died when he was
At
like
34.
Yeah, and Kendrick's what 36
like
now.
38,
Like,
yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
35,
2
36.
years older.
Yeah.
Nip was 2 or 3 years older than me.
Like here, okay, right. For example, right, there's no excuse why Big Sad don't have a Kendrick verse, right?
That's not true. Like
Before allegations, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're not messing with the up and coming that everybody's saying the hottest. Like now that you did this to pop out and do all that, like you have to go embrace shit like that.
Kaylin, should have had a.
But it's like this though. Like, but people always do this thing, especially with the West Coast. We're like, oh, the OGs don't fuck with the younger generation. This has been a stigma.
That's how you keep the cycle going.
Correct. I agree, and I'm all about the older heads fucking with the youth. But look, look. So you got Ice Cube back in the day. That's one of the main people they talk about that.
Okay.
But Ice Cube did help put on Mac 10. Ice Cube did help put on the Lynch Mob.
But what about
Ice
Kendrick
Cube
though?
Kendrick helped put I mean, if it wasn't for Kendrick's success, the rest of TDE rode that wave.
Wait.
Now J-Rock can't. You can't say that about J-Rock.
That's the same.
J-Rock's the big homie for sure.
Yeah, J-Rock, absolutely, them, bro. Like Schoolboy Q and them, would have done what they would have done.
They
From TDE, E is a machine.
Absolutely, but Kendrick
And
is
it
the
was
one.
a machine before Kendrick.
Yeah, look, before it was supposed to be J-Rock. J-Rock was supposed to be the
And they
star,
put Kendrick on, not the other way around, though. If TDE put Kendrick on, not the other way around.
TDE put Kendrick on.
Facts.
But Kendrick did, for sure, shine a big light on all those fools.
Yeah.
Plus,
Not Lush.
In retrospect.
yeah, and then you got Keem,
Not Lush. Question, right? Question. So Roddy Ricch was the hottest nigga in 2019. Why don't he have a song with Kendrick yet?
Exactly.
He should. You're right. Like
Again, I just know LA shit.
But that's what I said.
The hottest nigga on the planet.
Kendrick wasn't doing it at first. So now to see if he's pure, we're going to see if he's going to do it now. He's seen how people are behind him in the city with a beef with the biggest rapper in the world. They chose sides. It's like, so you don't owe it, but it'd be dope as hell if you do start participating in reaching out to the youth and getting involved. Like, you know what I mean? You made it. Like, it can't hurt you.
It would be amazing if he would do it. Also, like, keep in mind, you said, why didn't he put on Rowdy in 2019? Wasn't Kendrick on like a whole 5-year hiatus at that time?
No.
Because Damn came out in 2016, 17?
No. It was like a 2-year, no album break. But he was still dropping.
He dropped with Nip. And what was that, 18, 19?
Yeah, he had a record with Nip.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's you can reach out and do a record.
It's true.
And Roddy was the hottest nigga on. Listen, is no LA shit. He was the hottest nigga on the planet in 2019.
Yeah.
Like the undisputed, this nigga right now got the streets. And they from like Compton.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a feature?
And then, I mean, there are and I'm not saying this is the case between them, but there's politics out there that prevent certain things.
Sure, listen though, right? Hey, now guess what? And on the flip side, bro, we just clowned Drake for the Wagwan Delata shit, right? And bro,
no, we like that shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and he reached back to like a dude with like 6,000 followers on Instagram. The song was doing nothing. And he reached back and said, you know what, bro, like, yo, you from Toronto, nigga? All right, cool, come here. Right? So if Drake is working with niggas with 6,000 followers, nigga, you mean to tell me Kendrick couldn't work with Rowdy and Big Sad? Man, come on. Hey, man.
Drake has definitely shown
But he's
a
huge
lot.
on TikTok, though.
Huh?
Yeah.
The other dude was huge on
He's not
TikTok.
a nobody. He's a comedian. Yeah.
Wait. Drake gave Draco a feature before Kendrick.
We know that.
We know that.
We're not saying that.
Yeah, no, Drake's been but here's the other.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's the inverse of that, and it's kind of like what a lot of that third verse, and not like us even alluded to, is that's an even exchange a lot of times.
What?
When Drake be setting these fools off, he's getting street cred from it, and he's getting like cool
Not
guy
that guy,
points.
though,
We're not talking about that guy.
Yeah,
that was just a joke for Toronto. Literally, that song was a joke for Toronto, and it low key slapped. But the reality is, this fool Drake, when Drake does a song with Lil Baby, when Drake did the Black Boy JB and all those joints, when Drake did the Draco thing,
and Amigos.
He's getting credit. Yeah, Migos even too. You could even say that. Yes, he's getting the credit of being like, oh, look at this fool that I'm blowing up. He gets cool guy points and he gets love from the hood because they're always street records. You know, the only non-street dude he's ever done that with is McConan. Everyone else was a fucking
facts, man.
You know what I mean? So
hey man, but folks, listen, man, it's about to be 3. We gotta head up out of here, man. It's been about 3 hours.
Yeah,
folks, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, this was lit.
You already know the No Jumper Show, man. The coolest podcast in the world, and we signing off. Donnie, shoot us out of here, man.
Peace out, man. Yeah, feel me? Because I got right.
Yeah.